One sec, make sure this works. Okay, so today
Yeah.
it's obviously it's not gonna be like the first session where like it's gonna be so long and like we're dissecting everything. It's
Yeah.
gonna be a little bit slightly different. I'm gonna watch you play, so you can queue up for a game. I'm
Okay.
gonna watch you play, and then we're gonna be actually talking in between rounds now, so it won't be like the first one. Uh,
Hmm.
when I see something wrong, like I'll try to say it during the after the round. There are gonna be times
Yeah.
I do tell you during the round too, where I'm like, okay, where
Hmm.
I identified you need to leave or go here, I'll be like, okay, you gotta tell your team to go and leave or whatever. So,
Hmm.
and then we'll get in a custom, and I'm not gonna be writing everything down because we're gonna go through it during the rounds, right? So
Yeah.
I'll
Yeah.
try to write down like important stuff, and then we'll kind of dive into it at the end as well. And the session
Okay.
will be about 2 hours, 2.5 hours. It won't be
Yeah.
very long.
All
Um,
good.
yeah.
Sounds good.
Yep. How's your games going?
Um, yeah, I didn't play that much
Yeah.
the last week.
Yep.
I did play a lot of Reina
Okay. Okay.
because I felt a little bit uncomfortable after our last session.
Mhm.
Match
So because
found.
I thought I'm playing Clove wrong. You know what I mean? So
Yeah. Yeah.
uh,
I mean, you weren't playing it wrong. It's just there's just things you gotta refine, right, and work on. So don't feel
yeah,
like
yeah.
what when I was talking to you, it's like you know you were terrible or something, right? You weren't. It's just I was just really trying to point out on the things you need to improve on is what we can
Yeah,
say.
yeah, yeah, sure.
It's not saying you're playing it completely wrong or anything like that.
Yeah.
And again, remember when we were talking about all those other stuff like taking timings and taking space? Like that's not
Hmm.
a Clove related thing, okay? That's a thing concept that's related to any agent, any role. Okay, it's just a fundamental thing that you need to do as a Valorant player,
Yeah,
especially when
yeah.
you go up and up.
Understand.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah. But the thing with Reina is I don't have to think that much.
Yeah, yeah, that's fine. That's fair.
I'm just playing.
Yeah, you just go in
I'm
and
throwing my
get kills.
flash and go in and
Yep,
get
yep,
frags. And
yep, yep.
so,
Fair enough. Yeah, to that point, you're right. Controllers, sentinels, initiators, in some way cannot just die mindlessly, right? They gotta
yeah,
stay
yeah,
up, because and it's pretty self-explanatory. It's because their utility, so they gotta
yeah,
stay up, right? If a smoke dies, but besides Clove, Clove can smoke when she's dead, but every other smokes if they're dead first, it's a big problem for, especially if it's an attacking team. Defense, not so much, but still a big problem.
yeah,
In
sure.
my
But
opinion.
it depends where I die, right? So if I'm dying
Yeah, that as well.
Haven C and the team is executing A, so
Right, right.
yeah, I
Yeah,
don't have impact anymore.
yep, yep. And 100% I agree.
Yeah, let's see.
How's your training been going? Have you been still kind of working on your aim a little bit?
Yeah, sure,
Good,
sure.
good.
All good, but the burst thing
Yeah,
on the wall,
yeah. It's
I
tough.
didn't improve that much, I
Yeah,
think.
it takes
Maybe
time.
I'm doing it wrong, or I
Well,
don't
it
know.
just takes time. It's not. You're not
Okay.
gonna get a perfect burst control in a week. Okay, it's gonna take
Yeah, yeah,
months. You
yeah,
need to do this every day, and it's gonna take months.
yeah,
Okay, maybe not like 5 months to get better at it. It'll probably take you, couple weeks and a month, 2 months to really become solid at it. If you're doing it every day, 2 to 3 months, right, to
yeah,
be really,
yeah,
really solid. So, just be patient and keep working on it, right? Don't give up
yeah.
on the burst
Okay.
control. But yeah. So here,
Hello, team.
I
I think it's A.
so
Contact Terra.
No peeking. Drop in a smoke.
Okay. Sage and Chamber on site.
one enemy remaining.
Is top.
Spike down A.
Good shots.
Good job.
nice, decent round. I would probably say you should smoke main, like tighter to main area, let them kind of take control of A main, because no one's gonna fight
Yeah.
there when 5 of them are running down A, right? And then you smoke off right where they're about to come into A, okay? Because you smoked a
Okay,
little
yeah.
bit like mid A main, right? You know what I mean? The
Yeah,
boxes.
because Tejo was in there.
Right. But he's gonna back up anyways. He's not
Yeah.
like you're not gonna smoke for one guy. You're gonna smoke for your team.
Yeah,
So
sure.
smoke
Sure.
off A main first.
Okay.
Okay.
One enemy remaining. Spike down B. Long.
Nice.
Good job.
What is this trap? Okay.
That's you know, nothing there. So go. Pretty good round by your team.
I
Here
see we
you
should
could
play bonus.
you could probably just get heavy
that's
armor
nice.
here. You don't need to be really frugal
Without a
because
touch,
you
I'll
just
put
need
it
2k. Yeah, that's good.
Okay.
That way you can
Pardon.
have a
Yeah,
chance to
but
maybe
yeah, bonus,
get a
good
couple
call.
kills.
That's don't play Vedel.
A lot of steps A.
Drop in a smoke.
Raise drop. Man.
Okay, that was a better smoke,
Spike
but just
planted.
wait, because they're not out yet, and you're rushing the smoke, right? You should also probably come down here. You know how you're stuck in heaven? Just come down.
Yeah.
Come down to sands, or reposition yourself where you can hold the smoke on A main. I like the
Okay.
smoke. That was a much better smoke, but just wait, because you smoked before your ISO even died, and your ISO was past the smoke. So wait until they're about to come out. It's really hard, but it's a timing thing. You gotta be
Yeah.
gotta be quick and kind of be ready for that. And also just you don't have to just AFK in heaven. Just come down, play near the boxes, near sands, near spawn where you come into spawn. Okay, yeah,
Yeah.
move forward. Right in this area, you can play around here. It's fine too. That way you can
Yeah,
look A main when they come out as well, right? And hold sands.
I'm just playing heaven so I can smoke
Right.
for B main too.
Right,
Yeah.
but I mean, you're gonna rotate. They're gonna let you know if they're coming B anyway. So
Yeah.
you don't need a B in heaven. Because if you're gonna play in heaven, so here they're going at a B. So now you start running over and smoking main. Yep, right there.
So
Dropping smokes.
it's clicked. I'm waiting for you, Isaac.
Chamber one shot, but maybe he got healed.
I made it.
Spike planted.
Have one of these.
Last player standing.
Timing, man.
Yeah.
Reyna's link.
Behind you.
Smoke in 5. Anti.
So there, I'm gonna ask you, what do you think was wrong there? On generator when you died to the Reyna.
Yeah, good. I mean, I stood way too long in front of the smoke instead of helping my ISO.
Yeah, that's pretty correct. So, you know, there you gotta understand that the smoke is about to go down, and be ready for a fight.
Wait, hey, guys, we should eco.
No, buy. Your team is buying, so you need to buy as well. Just buy anything.
Yeah, okay.
Just a Spectre, you know, right? When our team buys, we buy. When they save, we save. So here, you should take the orb. Take the orb.
Yeah.
Hey.
Okay.
Okay, you see how Clove, you know, playing smokes is very difficult. You gotta be quick in your decision making. It's gotta be boom, 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 and you should have, in my opinion, you know, we should probably just kind of hold drop a little bit more, longer.
Yeah, so playing in dish and waiting for them roll,
Right.
or
Well,
Player
because
standing.
when they
One
start
enemy
A,
remaining.
okay, they don't usually run down dish. What they do is they'll send 3 to 4 A main, and then there'll be one on dish, kind of coming late, and that's what he did. He walked up on you, right?
Yeah,
So
yeah.
we gotta kind of make sure no one's there, especially when your guy on A main dies. You just like your teammate died and you immediately ran to smoke A main, but you should just held dish because let's think about it this way: if you just kind of played safe in dish, held dish side, you could play like not
Good
like a
cat.
ninja, but they won't
Cat.
know that you're really there until they come up, right? Or that guy that came late.
Chamber
Yeah.
brother,
So,
Clear.
wait. What do I buy
Please.
here? They
Whatever you want, whatever you want.
You still
Anything.
fucking screaming at
Bulldog,
me, yeah.
Bulldog,
Don't
Spectre.
know.
Ah, sorry, bro. Thank you.
For real, I don't know why we're not acroing here.
Yeah, it's fine though.
All missiles away. Grenade is
Drop in
live.
a smoke.
Drone going out. One suppressed.
Last
Okay,
player
those are really
standing.
good smokes, okay? I like those smokes. One arcade, one main. But again, we gotta be ready for these fights, okay? They are on site. The tail drone saw the Reyna like around the default boxes, and you'll see it in the VOD. You swung out the smoke, and the enemy chamber is just staring at you, main, just shooting at you, and you're trying to kill the Reyna, right? We gotta be fully aware of our surroundings. But overall,
Yeah, I
that
thought
that was a good smoke. Those are two good smokes. So you smoke main and arcade while they're on site. So, but I would probably like you to wait a little bit more because they weren't really ready for retake yet. You smoke right as you're retaking. Don't do it too early, okay?
Yeah. Okay.
But it was a good round by you.
You will not kill my allies.
Nice. That
110
fight.
on race drop.
That was a much better way to play. You see the difference, right? You see how he walked up late on dish when
Yeah.
they start aiming, so that was much better. Even though you didn't kill him, I really liked how you played there. Like it was just like a super big difference from that first time. Because the first time you just
Yeah.
looked, and then your teammate dies, you just start running aiming, right? But this time you kind of still held it, so that was really good, bro. I actually really like how you played that. That was much better, a big
Du hast
improvement.
die Haare schön, du hast die Haare schön, du hast die Haare schön.
Serps, what's up, bro?
Leute, wollt ihr auch mal was callen oder ist es so nicht so euer Ding? Einfach so ein bisschen leise sein, so nonchalant sein. So einfach alle Fresse halten und so. Ja, und dieser Hurensohn soll sich auch einfach umbringen, ne?
Nice try. Good try.
Nice timings. Race drop.
You know, I think there you could probably you're taking too passive,
Hallo, guys!
too
I
passive
need
of
to mute them.
Ich brauch psychische Hilfe!
too passive of a line. Like you're letting him run at you. There's times, especially when you hear him running up like that, you need to just swing him. You know that dish, the satellite? You gotta
Yeah.
just swing off of it. Get ready. Put
Okay.
your pre-aim where he's gonna run up to. So or hold an off angle, which you kinda did hold an off angle. It's kind of, but like he knows you're there, so it's
Yeah.
kind of like he's just running at you. You hear him. Like you gotta be ready to fight him.
Spike planted.
Okay.
See.
Because you're letting him have an advantage by him running at you in terms of Peeker's advantage, not by the information. You hear him first, actually. He doesn't know exactly where you are, right? But you can also fully back up there too. You don't have to just kind of wait there, sit there. Fully back up, come up the ramp a little bit and sit, or throw your decay and then fight him on an off angle. Okay?
Yeah. See.
Team ace.
That's right. So they can hear me when I muted them, yeah?
My
Yes,
But
they can.
I
They can.
can't hear them.
Spend
Yeah.
and too
Okay.
many brain cells figuring them out.
Sure.
Over. I'm gonna save.
You could also smoke there too. You know where he comes from in dish? If you
Yeah.
don't, you could just kind of smoke it right away, maybe instead as well. A lot of options there, but don't just sit in a corner and wait for him to come and swing you, okay? Because you're not gonna be
Yeah.
able to react to him.
So
Like right here on your left,
better peek him.
that little corner here on your left here on top of the ramp. You could even have waited there for him to come fully up.
Yeah.
So good. Yeah, you could do that. Play it like this and kind of just hold or come to the side. Right. Just wait for him, maybe.
Yeah, I think they're executing.
Just make sure you're clearing all the corners, even if you're over here. Yep.
Spike planted.
One suppressed.
You have ult, so you should kind of speed up. He's right close to you.
One
Close to you.
enemy remaining.
Pick up the gun. Good. Just smoke the bomb here. Smoke the bomb.
No peeking.
Out of the smoke, man. Out of the smoke.
Nice. Good job.
Good job.
You see how that smoke helps you? If you smoked a tower there, he could just walk out the smoke and see you and kill you. So that was good smoke. Really good smoke. I like that.
No peeking.
Here, you can back up a little bit. Back up a little bit. Oh. Just back up all the way. Just come down side. Just leave. Yeah, and then you can smoke it. Good. And then tell them
Spike
one
down
dish.
A.
One is dish.
Yep. Because there's one
Spike
A
is
main,
on main.
one dish.
Not ready.
So the last one's behind you. Okay. He ulted the Reyna. The last one's behind you. Okay. You see?
One
So just wait for him
enemy
to drop.
remaining.
Tell him, guys,
Yep.
dish. They have bomb ult as well. You can re-smoke it.
No, I think he dropped.
Oh, he did. He still
never
did.
mind.
No peeking.
Good.
Good job.
Trust me, they will make mistakes.
So there, there's one problem. You ran into the nade. Okay, that's probably the only thing, right? We gotta.
Yeah,
identify-
that's the thing with Raze. She's throwing her util at me.
Yeah, but you gotta
so
just
that's
back
the
up.
problem.
When she throws her util at you, don't just stand in the nade. Just start
Yeah.
backing up, okay? And you should play it like this when you feel like you cannot kill her here. If you can feel like you can take the fight and kill her, then you kind of
Alright,
stay
muckers.
around this area,
Off we
general
go.
area, or you swing dish. Okay?
Yeah.
But that was much better. So again, watch behind you first. Remember. See, there's always gonna be one walking up. There's two.
Back like I never left.
Let's try. Good kill on the first guy.
One drop.
But again, you remember,
No
like
peeking.
when you're
I
ice.
won't pick. I won't play that angle again. They are predicting
No, it's
me
not.
that-
It's not even that angle. It's your thought process. Okay, your ISO died A main. Remember what I told you a couple rounds ago? Oh, hello. Hello. You see? Hello, is it me? Is it the stream? Hello? I think it's me. Hello? 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 Hello?
I got tired of the aggressive client.
Is it him? Guys, is stream working? Hello? Hello? I think it's him. Yeah, it's him. Hello, hello.
No.
Yo, what's up?
Sorry, man.
No, you're good. All good happens. Just try to. Your PC crash or like your internet?
No, my whole PC crashed.
Oh
So
no.
right,
Okay.
killing it.
Yeah, all good. No worries. I thought it was me for a second.
Oh no. This
But
shit
but
didn't
you know,
happen for a long time.
briefly what I was touching on. Okay, remember how I told you if they go A main, there's always walking up slowly dish, right?
Yeah.
Your teammate died main and you immediately looked main again. Okay, we gotta just stay there or give it up. We gotta
Yeah.
start understanding this. Okay, this is a map specific thing on Fracture, on Dish especially. If you don't want to
Yeah.
play, you don't have to always play Dish too. You can come back, play spawn, play tower, play in the sands area. Okay, but just your teammate dies main, you just immediately look there. Just
Yeah, sure.
and it's almost like I know, Brett. I told you, I'm like, yo, they're gonna be there. There was no noise, and then two of them started running up.
Yeah.
And also, you have to remember when you're in that corner, they can see you from main. You didn't die from the two guys. You died from main. The guy actually killed you
Yeah.
from main.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
so good kill on the first guy. That was really good. You probably should not ult there though, in my opinion. Which is fine. Are you in the game, by the way? Okay. Okay, what round is this? This is
No,
13.
bro.
So I kind of
I
missed a
was in the
couple
smoke,
rounds,
right?
which is
I
kind of
didn't
unfortunate.
buy.
Here you go, like double smoke, slide armor. Don't, or if you're gonna go, so it's kind of bad. Always kind of go. Oh wait, you guys are. Did you guys win? Press tab. Oh no, you guys lost. Yeah, just saved. So this is round 13.
Okay, we
Oh,
don't
no,
have the
it's not.
spike with us.
You should probably tell them to go A. Go get the bomb. Take the ropes back. And then go get the bomb and go A. Tell them and lead them. Just, let's go. And then get ready to smoke A.
Let's go, guys.
I have the spike.
Right, because they think you're B, so
Dropping smoke.
good smokes. I would wait a little bit though.
Oh man,
Spike
this.
down A. Last player standing.
Okay. You know what's wrong with that play, right?
Not really, because my guys were. Look at their crosses. They
Yeah.
were outside
Yeah.
of main and don't cover everything, anything.
Yeah, but you also didn't
We can
clear
stick
anything
around
either. You just immediately went up the
killing
rope,
them,
right?
Yeah.
or we just
It's a part on you as well, especially when you go out sands. Okay, that area is super highly contested. Maybe not in your lobbies, but even the higher you go, there's always gonna be somebody there, and he was there. Okay, so just be vigilant, be precautious. Clear your corners, clear something. You just immediately just went up the ropes. Like it's
Yeah.
it's a little silly, right? We gotta just make sure that it's safe before we do it. So get ready to smoke here. They're going in.
Dropping smokes.
Good. The site should be somewhat clear, so it should be one max here. So clear tower, go clear tower. Oh, okay. It's
One
probably
enemy
clear,
remaining.
yeah.
spike planted.
Enemy spotted.
Everyone is all
No den papaya. If you, I need a drop. Gracias.
That was a good round. Good smokes. Nice kill. But you see how when your ISO kills two, I'm like, okay, the site, there's gonna be one max. Go clear tower, and if he's not there, you just and obviously ISO killed the third guy too, so the site is completely free. Okay, but they're not really gonna put 4 on B, so they're going. There's okay. Let's just see what's going on this round.
See nothing. Enemy dropping smokes.
Nice. They'll start running out. To your left.
Aceptate.
Clear tower again.
Loading.
Just be vigilant.
One enemy
Good.
remaining.
Even if you may not feel like he's there, that's the person's job. Whoever goes on site. But good round.
Take
Yeah.
aim, Zenith.
I would shoot the Reyna either though. It took you quite a while.
To shoot it, yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, you know the Reyna's canteen. She smoked off. Teo ulted off. She blinds. You need to immediately destroy that blind. Immediately.
Yeah.
Okay. It cannot take 3 seconds. It needs to be under 1 second. It's completely deleted.
That's what they're gonna be.
Good smokes though. Overall, that was pretty good smokes on that round. So there's one tower, one close gen.
Dropping smokes.
It's gonna be immediate, right? Okay, he's dead.
Yeah, yeah.
This side is pretty much clear. Oh, one to your left, right? Yeah, now you guys are moving. Now you guys are moving. Good smokes. So one arcade,
One arcade.
two, both.
Spotted B.
One enemy remaining.
He's up on the tower
On
already.
his way heaven.
Breaking them.
Drop in a smoke.
Good smoke.
Sure.
I like that smoke. Very good smoke. You know he's there. Very, you know, self-explanatory to do that smoke. But you know, even though you're gen there, right? Just looking into
Yeah.
spawn. Okay. Once look at the minimap and see two, you must immediately start going towards arcade. Not just holding it, but make your movement.
Yeah,
towards
I just saw Or in the first time.
Right. But then, but the sage
then-
followed up immediately. I saw that they're both there, right?
yeah.
So we gotta get ready. We gotta stay on our toes. You're just kind of AFK and spawn there.
Yeah.
Even though it's good smoke, just let's get ready for these fights.
All missiles away. Grenade is live.
So will they push smoke?
Drone is down.
I think so.
I've got it.
I don't see shit.
Yours. Enemy spotted. There.
Oh heaven.
Last player standing.
Nice try.
So here is a little bit of a
Listen up,
like
muckers.
you're looking where they're already looking. Your Reyna and all those guys are looking that way. Look the other way. Look towards tower, because remember what I told you. You must clear the site. So they're looking right. It's smoked off. Like go look left. Right. You're looking right, and he's just killing you from tower because you're not ready for these fights. You're not understanding really where they're gonna be, and that's fine. I'll teach you in the custom, but we gotta be ready. Here you should play slow.
You want to
Don't run up.
play? Let's play.
Okay, now you can go.
Drop in a
Be ready for a fight here. There's one under you.
Spike down A.
Right there. Good kill. Now play patient. You don't need to repeat. Just chill.
One enemy remaining.
Just chill out. It's 3v1. He's main. He hit the trip. Tell him main.
It's in main. I have zero awareness at the moment.
It's all good. Good job. Really good round. Okay. But again, just be prepared. That's all I have to say. It's almost like you're always with your pants down. Just be ready. Okay.
Yeah,
'Cause
that's a big problem that I
Yeah.
noticed for myself.
That's it. That's really it. If you're ready for these fights, you'll be a much better player. That's it. The Sage was staring at you for 3 seconds. He should have killed you, but you got lucky
Yeah.
and you hit a really good shot. So that was really good.
Yeah, I'm peeking angles. It's also in deathmatch. I'm peeking angles and don't think that I have intention. You know?
Missiles away.
So
Yep.
I'm peeking it, but I don't really I am prepared for the fight.
Right. And that's a little bit of a confidence thing too, or knowledge, as in where they're gonna be.
Ammunition.
So tell them one arcade
Home in arcade.
and position yourself. They're about to come out.
Planted.
Good.
Get that alive.
Amazing.
Like I never left.
In the smoke, one behind you.
One enemy remaining.
Tower last. Tower. To your left.
Now they're
Okay, good job. You see how there's such a big difference. You improve so fast when I tell you something. You do it, and it's so much better. You got 2 kills because you killed both Reyna eyes. If you
Yeah.
didn't, you're dead. You're 100% dead there. But that was a
Yeah.
huge round by you. Good job. That was really good. So here, you should probably just pick up the bomb.
Yeah, see,
Watch your
he was
step.
diamond. Why am I playing with guys like this?
All missiles away. Focusing.
That one's dead.
Dropping
Grenade is
smoke.
lives.
So here, you should run across to the site. You have the bomb, so you need to get to the site right now. I think you're dead.
Enemy spotted.
Yeah, that's the
Spike
problem.
down
I
A.
don't pick up the bomb.
Yeah,
Normally-
but why are you going sans with the bomb? Right? You gotta go.
Yeah, because I didn't notice that I have the bomb. I picked
But
it up.
yeah, but I
yeah.
I told you to pick it up, right? So you have to identify these things. This is a little bit of like, awareness, okay? You have the bomb. Okay, you could have lost this round. Obviously your team kind of bailing you out right now. It's 3v2. But you get what I mean? Like, you picked it up in the beginning of the round. You need to know, right? And I'm not upset or anything. I'm just saying, like,
One enemy
it's
remaining.
really your awareness that is really lacking in terms of the game. Like,
Last player standing.
right? You got lucky. Your team bailed you out. You should have lost that round when you're standing in the middle, open with the bomb, right? Even if you go sans, it's fine. But you need to identify. They had all of sight. You smoked everything off. Run to the site. Remember, I was like, run. You need to get there right now because you have bomb. If you lose the bomb there, it's so bad. But you're lucky that your team bailed you out. But
Yeah, sure.
and we'll get through that on the thing.
Yeah, that's just the thing. Normally I won't pick up the gun, so this was the play style I would play
Sure.
when I don't have the bomb.
Right,
And
but
I
you
didn't
need to play
notice
like that when you have ult, so that way it doesn't matter if you die. But you don't, so you need to play safe. Okay, and I'll show you in the custom after. But okay, so let's start clearing the site. Get ready to take another fight here,
Have one of these.
and then go plant. Go plant.
You will not kill my allies.
Reloading.
One main, one sent.
Spike
Drone
planted.
going out. One suppressed.
Enemy A.
Drop in a smoke.
Should hold that smoke because you smoked it. He has to walk out. Pretty sure they're both there.
Last player standing.
Not sure.
This should be simple enough. I flushed them out, you finish them.
Yeah, it's a little bit overwhelming at the moment.
Yeah, that's fine.
Getting backseated.
Yeah.
Didn't have that before. Why are we playing that fast?
No distraction.
Dropping smokes.
So you should take the orb here,
Destabilizing.
and maybe watch flank for your team. Just watch.
One enemy remaining.
Arcade.
Spike down
Arcade.
B.
He's towards tower. 100%.
Breaking them.
Not ready yet.
Watch out, tower.
No peeking.
Watch out.
Match point.
Come on, friends. We're so close. It's
They
basically
are
over.
so dead.
So again, you don't need to go sand. Let your duelist go sand. Just stay with your team in main and follow them, and, and just smoke accordingly. Because that's a high risk play, by, especially when you go by yourself there. If it's multiple of your teammates, it's fine. But
All missiles away.
Show me a target.
get ready to smoke.
This is how it ends.
My old friend. Dropping smoke.
Grenade is live.
Spike down A.
I have some spike.
Last player standing.
There, one thing I'll say
Switching
is just
sides.
smoke. Just smoke
Overtime.
drop. You don't need to smoke tower when your teammate's already out tower and he's not dead. So that means he's safe. So just drop, smoke, spawn and sorry, drop there.
Yeah.
Because
yeah.
when you come out main, the drop guys can see you, right? So you gotta smoke drop.
Yeah.
Because your ISO was out sands and he didn't die from tower or anything, so no one's there. You smoke late, but that's fine. So here we know. Okay, how many times has Raze played here when they're on attack?
All the time.
All the time. So what I would do is probably not even play here. Just back up, maybe make a shot or two and just leave, like, because it's quite obvious he's gonna play really aggressive. You don't even need to hold it. They're going B, so
No peeking.
they're out. They're fully out.
Have one of these.
Grenade is live. Drone going out.
Spike planted.
One's to the left. One's in tower.
That's terrible.
And one's to your right. Immediate right.
Dropping a smoke.
Reloading.
Yeah, over there.
Last player
try.
standing. Switching sides. Match point.
Make peace with yourself before you pull the trigger. No one else can judge you.
I can't really adapt the playstyle of my team, so they are faster than I usually play. It's just rushing all the time.
Right, but we gotta adjust. We gotta adapt. We gotta get better.
Reloading.
Let's leave.
Yep, good call. And you should leave. Don't go under here. Just go through main. There's no point in going under. What's the point? Just go away. Tell them to go away.
Can I tell?
Okay, start smoking. Now, yep, that's fine.
Dropping smokes.
And go with him. Take the orb.
All missiles away.
Have one of these. Refreshing.
You might want to go out sands here. Tell them to leave. Tell them to leave. There's three. Leave. Go B. Just start running and knife out the street. Just one max. Tell them one max on B. Let's go.
There's one max on B.
Smoke generator here, not canteen. Smoke generator.
No
Good.
peeking.
Start running out. Just start running out. Just go clear the site. Go tower. Go tower right away. Make sure it's clear. Even if you die, it's
30
fine.
seconds
Just a
left.
piece of information. Ooh.
Fire in the hole.
Last player standing.
Unlucky. Good calls. That was good call by you to rotate though. On that round.
Defenders win.
1 second, they fully. Okay. Let me log in real quick. Can stop sharing your screen. I know it's hard with a little bit of the backseat, but it's important, especially with my lower level students, because that way, there's a little bit of pressure, and because, most of my well, I'm being honest, like most of my lower level students, they're just so laser-tactical. It's just a little bit of a awareness issue. They struggle to
Mhm.
process information really fast, right? So
Yeah.
then you will kind of get really much better by you understanding how I think as well.
Hmm.
You know, over, I'll be really honest. My higher level students, the ones, that come back that are like diamond, ascendant, I don't have to um micro adjust as hard because they kind of still know the basics on kind of how to play the map, stuff like that. But with
Yeah.
you, you're struggling a lot with that. You're struggling with understanding how the maps are played, certain spots on the map, like it, and just your awareness is quite low, right? That's
Yeah.
it. Like
So
I think, oh
fracture,
yeah,
fracture for sure is my baddest map.
yeah,
I
worse, and that's fine.
played the map just this act. I
Hmm.
didn't play it before, and it's just so it's a completely other map
Right, right.
as the other ones.
Right, and that's
Yeah.
fine. That's totally fine. I'm just updating my game, and we're gonna
Yeah.
get
Yeah.
in. I wrote. They're not super specific because we talked about a lot of the things, but I will
Yeah.
recap it. I missed 2 rounds. I missed round 11 and 12 because you DC. That's fine. But we will go through every single thing that I kind of identified, which we can work on. Okay, I don't think you're a bad player at all. It's just we gotta really, really start putting pressure on ourselves to um making faster decisions, processing information, have a better awareness, and you'll be a much better player. Okay, I think your aim is not the issue. Remember, I told you, like, I don't think it's your aim. It's really everything else in terms of the mental. And I know it's hard with the a little bit of the backseat gaming, but um it's necessary for you to start evolving your brain and not staying in the same layer of thinking. I don't know what the hell is going on with this update. It's so big. I'm stuck on
Yeah,
22%.
yeah, but see, in the assessment,
Yep.
you told me that my aim is the problem and the rest is already at a good level,
Yes.
and
Okay, well,
now it's the
I
other way around.
No, well, okay, your aim isn't the issue as in like you can kill them, but you need to bring all these other things up much higher so that way
Mhm.
you can really, really start um killing them without aim. Okay, you don't kill people with aim in this game. Okay,
Yeah,
you really
yeah,
need to have your positioning. Okay, understanding where they are. Okay, how you can get behind them and their back is turned to you. Okay, this is the real way to get a lot of kills. I'm not saying that yes, I said your aim was good the first session, and now I'm saying, you know, it's not the problem. It's not like, or maybe I said it was a problem in the beginning in terms of mechanics. Right now, I'm saying it's not the problem in terms of when the fight is there, you do struggle, like, but it's not really your mechanics that much. It's really your overall understanding how to take a fight, anticipation of when they're coming in, knowledge of how to play a part of the map, stuff like that. Okay, so
uh-huh.
I'll get it in the game. It's loading, but
Yeah, yeah, okay.
like when I watch you take some fights, like you're killing them, but there are a lot of times you're not killing them because of your awareness, your situational awareness, your positioning. You're reacting too slow. Okay, stuff
Yeah,
like that. Okay, overall, I think your aim is good. You're headshotting them. It's not like it takes you 4 or 5 body shots to kill them. You're instantly deleting people, right? Still, not all the time, but still, when you do have good kills, you're deleting them. You're headshotting them, right? So, that's a sign
uh-huh.
of someone with decent aim. Okay, if you were to have bad aim mechanically and situationally and take in terms of game sense as well. Okay, you would be body shotting them, taking forever to kill them, but you're still deleting them. Okay, but we gotta
Yeah,
get these other things up way more. I didn't realize how I watched you play one game the first session, right? I didn't see I didn't understand how bad the awareness was, right? Because that game you played somewhat pretty alright. It was Pearl. You look comfortable on it, right? But once you get on the
no,
map.
no, no, it was Heaven, Haven. I
Oh yeah,
think
sorry,
you.
sorry. It was Haven. Yes, you're right. You're right. It was Haven.
Good.
Sorry, I thought it was Pearl. It was Haven. Yes, you're right. But even
So
on
and there the aim was really the problem because I was nervous as fuck.
right, right, and that's fine.
Um,
Right, but I'm not trying to teach my students aim. That's the easy thing to
yeah,
do.
yeah, yeah.
I'm trying to help you understand the mental game, knowing when to
Mhm.
where to rotate. okay, we realize there's 3 here. Let's leave. Okay, where do I need to smoke in this situation? Because you cannot smoke in the same spot. And I'm not saying you are a little bit, but you can't smoke every single time. I'm saying 100% the same way every single time, no matter you guys start drop, you guys start main, you guys start sands, you guys start okay. B is a little bit different because there's only really 2 parts to smoke. It's gen and canteen, and you smoke those 2, you can just flood the site and take tower and stuff like that. Okay, but
Yeah.
on A is a different story. Okay, it's a much more difficult, more complicated. Like that round, your ISO's out sands, you don't need to smoke there anymore. He's got it covered. So because the drop becomes an issue now. Drop can look at sands and A main. So you smoke drop and main. And I'll get there. I'm just updating. I don't know why it's taking so long.
Mhm.
But
Yeah, but don't you think that I mean the ISO cleared sand for sure,
thanks for the
but
raid,
when
guys.
they are rotating, don't you think there will be every time someone going rope? So that was my
But
thought process.
no, but at the higher levels, not your elo. When one guy is in sands, he's not AFK walking into spawn. He's looking in ropes. Okay, that's the difference. Okay, so we
Yeah.
gotta start thinking like a high level player. You have to trust, obviously. Okay, you're in the lower ranks, so he may be kind of dumb and just walking out and just not doing anything. Okay, but at the higher levels, once he's in sands, okay, he's going to be automatically looking ropes. He's not even going to be looking to go to site yet. He's just patiently waiting for someone to come out ropes. So that way you smoke drop,
Mhm.
you smoke spawn. So that way it's safe for when you guys come out A. And I'll explain it to you specifically. Just give me 1 second. So that's 75%. I don't know what's going on. But we gotta kind of get rid of the subjective. This like oh, don't you think they're gonna just walk out in this elo or whatever? It's happened before, but yes, they'll walk out. But you have to trust that your ISO has that area covered. Okay, especially when he's walking out there, he's not gonna walk out and not look ropes at the higher levels. No one's gonna do that. They're gonna look towards
Yeah,
ropes
yeah.
while they're walking towards whatever the site, spawn, drop, whatever it may be. So we have to start thinking differently. And I will.
I mean, for sure, in the higher ranks, this is how I should play. But don't you think
No, but
where I'm at the moment?
uh,
Do you think I should play like for like smokes like an ascendant player and
yes,
trusting
always.
my teammates?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, because that's what high level people do. They understand how to play the game, right? You cannot just, and this is probably a main reason why you could be stuck is you're just thinking, "Oh, I'm here, so I have to play like this level." That's like saying I'm a scrub, so I have to play like a scrub. Like, does that make sense? It's wrong.
For sure not. But
Exactly. You
that's the
know it's
thing.
not, right? So
I'm not trusting my teammates that
you
much.
you must move past this, okay?
Yeah.
I don't care who your teammates are. Okay, you must have some sort of trust there, right? Okay, let me just get
Okay.
into it. Okay, you gotta move past this feeling that you have towards your current rank of people, whatever. There are people that what if there are people in your rank that you can trust? What about that? Right? They're really good players that you can trust. Okay, so it goes both ways. So you're using some a way of thinking that is very flawed logically. Okay, let me just share
Mhm.
my screen. Okay, do you think the best players in the world, or even just a mortal player, says, "Yo, or tells himself he can't do it or whatnot"? Like, no, he's gonna be like, "Yo." Whether he thinks his team is retarded or not, okay, he's
got
gonna
all
have
the
to
time
put
in the
some sort of.
world.
This is a tactical game. It's a 5v5 tactical game. He's gonna have to put some sort of thought or trust in his team that he believes that they know, what that they are able to do something of value. Okay, they're not just gonna be mindlessly running it down spawn, all 5 of them. Okay, so let me just we'll get there when the
What
round
if
comes,
we
but
set up some
we gotta
fake
get rid of
radio
this way
night?
of thinking because it's
Imagine their faces when they
I
unload
really
a bunch of
believe this
useless
might be is what's
rocks.
holding you back. Okay, you're too focused on where you are. Okay, you gotta really focus what you want to, like, how you want to be. And if you want to improve, if you want to be a better player, you gotta start thinking and believing you are a better player. You're the best player in the game. Okay, it's a little bit of a confidence thing as well.
My ult is ready.
But overall, like,
Didn't we
you know,
need
I
the
don't think you're a
ball?
bad player. It's just
Oh shit! Sorry,
your
I meant the
your
spike.
awareness is really lacking from this game, from what I'm seeing. Like,
Mhm.
I didn't know
Yeah.
it was this bad. On Haven, it wasn't bad. You were trying to take space. You know, you look comfortable, right? I just thought it was Pearl for some reason because all my students play Pearl, but they
Yeah.
get Pearl. But this is probably like my second Fracture map. But even then, I've been playing this game for a long time, and you know, I played a lot when Fracture first came out, so I really know this map. But let me just pause this. Okay. Okay, so we'll get there when the round gets there, but let's just kind of get through these points. Okay. So round 1, he starts A, smokes. So you guys were on defense first. He starts
Yeah.
3A, smokes mid site A main, needs to smoke A main off. Be a little bit more patient if they're fighting for main diff. Sorry. So these notes are gonna go by quite fast. There's nothing really here, but okay. They start A, right? You were here. Actually no. Yeah, you were here.
No, I was tower.
Oh yeah, okay, sorry. You were tower the first time, yes. So you were here, and then you heard them. Your ISO was about here, around here.
Yeah.
Around here. He was past this box. Okay, and then he was still fighting, and you smoked
No
this.
peeking.
Okay, don't smoke it until he's dead, and or they're closer. If you're gonna do the smoke, and usually this smoke, I'll show you. This smoke is usually a smoke where you kind of, you know, this smoke I would say is not so much, but this smoke is more of a smoke. I'm not saying you did this smoke. I'm just saying this smoke is more of a smoke where there's multiple people here holding this or trying to fight for me, whatever.
Yeah.
Okay. Your ISO's here looking main. Obviously died. It took a while, but he's here looking like this. Okay. Like this smoke is kind of useless. Okay. Because it may slow them down a little bit, but still, like, they're not gonna respect this smoke. It's kind of silly, so they're gonna just start running up. And you know, this kind of comes with what I told you is, you know, you should reposition yourself here. Remember, I told you I'm like, come down into Sands. Okay, don't just AFK here, especially when your teammate dies. Just AFK. You're just AFK. You smoke this.
Dropping
You're
a
like
smoke.
AFK, okay, and they're like coming out. You don't even know if they're coming out, right? You need
Yeah.
to come down and play right here if you want as well. Over here, you know, right around here, so that way you can hear if it opens. Door opens, you look back. If it's not open, you keep looking towards here and hold this cross or whatever it may be. Okay.
Yeah.
But what I would recommend is, he dies. Wait, don't smoke it. He dies. Okay. You hear them running up. You smoke
No
right here.
peeking.
Obviously, probably dish as well. If you know they're there. If you do not hear anything or they told you, yo, 5A main, you don't need to smoke this anymore. You can save it and even maybe smoke like this. But smoke here.
No peeking.
And then you can just hold this. They're gonna run out. And you're gonna kill them. Okay, you can hold an off angle like this. You can be here. You can be in the middle a little bit. I wouldn't recommend staying in the middle. Just have some sort of cover. Hold here an off angle. Okay, because that way we can kind of have control. You know, not into terms of like we're on the site controlling them, not be able to come out, but we can see them come out. We can kill them. Okay, that's the whole point of this. Is an entry angle, as in you're holding them coming out. It's a come out angle, you can say. Okay, so you
Yeah,
can be
but
like yep.
I in this situation I have to play a little bit more passive, so I can let my other mates from B rotate over.
Right.
Is
But
this right? Yeah.
yeah, but
Okay.
this is a passive line. This isn't an
Yeah,
aggra-
sure.
This
This of course,
yeah, yeah.
but I don't have to play side in
Right.
this way.
Exactly. Yes, you got it. You do not have to go in here. You can if you want to fight for the site. I'm not saying you don't have to or you don't always. You can. There are people that do because they know their abilities and being able to kill people really fast. So they'll hide here. They hear them running out. They'll peek, kill one, come over, kill another one. Right. So you can. I'm not saying you cannot. Your thought process is probably leaning towards more correct because in terms of playing the site because it's 4v5, right? Your ISO's
Yeah.
dead, so you know. Yes, you're right. You should just be passive, be here,
Right
here.
here.
You could kind of be tower, but the problem with tower is that you can't see them coming out.
Yeah,
And
it's no information on them, yeah.
exactly. You only can really hold dish, and you know. You can't even hear them, so it's a little bit of an issue. There are times, you know, I'm not saying you can't ever play her, but you know, you kind of know why it's bad. I think it's okay if your teammate's still alive here, because then he can hold this, and you got his back as well. But If he's dead, you need to be ready for them to just start streamlining and coming out, because that's
Yeah.
probably because let's think about it on the defensive perspective, okay? They're like, guys, let's go A, right? Let's go 4A main, right? They get a kill. What is their first thought process when they kill the ISO here? And they said, we're going A.
Yeah,
gonna
one
ask-
of the 8 players is dead, so
Yeah.
let's rush it.
Exactly.
It's at least one there.
Exactly, right? Like, let's say they believe 2 people play here, and they kill
Mhm.
one. That's half of what they believe is there. They're just gonna
Yeah.
immediately start running it down, right? And you got it right. If they are saying, and now we gotta start thinking like this. You gotta start thinking how the attackers think when you're on defense, and how the defense thinks when we're on attack. It's a much more complicated way of playing the game. It's more advanced. It's a high level way of thinking. Don't just think about what you want to do and what you're doing or what your team's doing. Start thinking how are they thinking, and what are they thinking? Okay, if they are starting A4, you're here with your ISO. You both said lot A. Okay, ISO said it, you said it, because you can obviously hear them running up, right? So,
Yeah.
and then they get a kill. Okay, I can identify in my games. This is me. When that happens, they're immediately gonna go A or slow it down and rotate. So that way we start rotating A, and then they just kind of walk
Yeah.
off into B for free. They might have a
Yeah,
lurker on arcade or whatever, but you get my point. So you're right. Okay, once they kill this guy, this is what their comms will be. Once they kill ISO, they're like, we killed ISO. Go, 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 go. There's probably gonna be 1 max, 2 maximum if they stack the site. Okay, so they're like, go, 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 go. And that's kind of what they did. They started running out. Even if you did this smoke, they were running out. They just
Drop
started
in a
running out.
smoke.
Okay, so again, it's 4v5. Okay, you don't have to just start running out and trying to fight them. That's not what I'm saying. And you're right. Okay, we're playing passive, waiting, holding these tight angles or whatever angle where they are not being vigilant themselves. They're just like, oh, we got sight. ISO's not there. Boom, boom, boom. Let's go. They start running towards sight. You're gonna kill them. Okay. There are
Yeah.
times where they're lacking as well. So you're gonna kill them. Boom, 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 right here. Okay. Or you just hold this. Boom. Okay. Whatever. You're here. Boom, boom. Whatever it may be. Okay. You can play here as well. Okay. You kind of have a cross here, so at least you can hear. Okay. You can. Some people play here, but the problem with that is, remember I told you there's always one slow dish, so you never know. But that's why when you play here, you always look towards dish. You're not just here AFK. You always are like this, making sure no one's gonna walk out or on top of the dish, stuff like that. You could also probably play dish like you were, okay? But when they, in this situation, let's say you played
Right
here
here.
instead, right? This guy's dead, okay? You would wait. Obviously, you would clear this first, though. Okay, so round starts, right? He's over there. You're over here. You go like this. You come close to this. You're 2 here, AFK in a corner. Okay? Even if you believe he's there, you gotta come here and be ready, because this angle, you have the advantage. You actually can hold him first, okay? Because it takes time for him to come up. So you need to be ready, or you just kind of jiggle one. You can even jump peek, just kind of see if he's there, okay? And then, like you were doing, you can smoke. I don't think this is bad. I think it's quite good, especially if you're struggling with this guy, whoever the player is here. Okay, and you can just hold the smoke. Just be ready for him to walk out. Hold the edges. Don't hold the middle. Always hold the edges, because people walk out on the edges. Okay, so
Yeah.
just be ready. Okay.
But
But
do
yeah.
you think this plays good against the race with her utility?
I mean,
I thought that
yeah.
because she's always sending her bot out and
Right.
throwing her nade out.
But
So
the problem is that you know she's doing that, and you're still standing in the same spot.
Yeah,
Okay? Your
yeah,
awareness is lacking. You know she. Okay, you start here, right? You see her. She sees you. So you throw the nade. She just immediately run off. Okay, the nade explodes. You come back down. The bot's there. Okay, you shoot it and you leave. Reposition yourself. Get ready for another. Get ready. Okay. A lot of the times you're not ready. I'm not sure what's really going through your mind. I'm not saying it's bad, but like you just have to be really, really dialed in, as in locked in, and just understand the situation. Even if it's 1v1, 1v2, okay? I see her, she sees me, she throws a nade. Okay, I'm not gonna stand in there. I'm gonna back up a little bit. Okay, then I come back down. It explodes. Okay, I'm here. The bot comes, I shoot it. You can choose to stand here and get ready for the fight and instantly delete her, which you need to do if you're gonna stay here, because she's gonna
Yeah.
know that you're there when you shoot like this. So, or you just reposition yourself, hold an off angle, or you kind of wait here on timing. You just hold this for a bit. Like, okay, she naded, we backed up, right? Like this, it explodes, we come back down. She boom boss, we kill it. You back up, she kind of sees you go back. Okay, you just get ready to swing her. You use the noise. She's running up here. You can hear her when she's really close. Swing, fight her, stuff like that. But a lot of the times in these moments, you're just here standing in a nade, or you're letting her, the raise peek into you, and you're just
can't use
stationary.
that.
You're just here. There's like 2 times you're just here. Okay? Even this one, you got a kill, but you're just like you died from there. It's a different
I'm
issue.
open
But
from that.
yeah, but you get what I mean. I kept telling you, yo, just back up a bit. You could have just been like this. Okay, like here. You cannot be seen from there, and your team is gonna have your back. Just stay here, stuff like that. Okay, could have been here. And I kept telling you, play here if you're struggling. Obviously, she's throwing her nade, so you just start running. Just back up a little bit, okay, and then retake the space. Okay, you hear her, okay, just swing or just wait, whatever. But you need to delete her here, because this is a crucial part of the site that you must
Yeah,
protect.
sure.
If you feel like you cannot take this fight, just leave. But anyways, let's just move on real quick because it's gonna come up. So round 2, nothing there because you guys were on pistol. Nothing really crazy. You guys just all died. Round 3, smokes main too quickly on main. I didn't write what site, which is really bad.
Yeah, it was A. I was tower again.
Yes, yes.
My ISO died main, and I smoked immediately.
Yeah, yeah.
So you told
So
me
it
to
was
wait.
a better, yeah. It was a better smoke placement, but just
Yeah.
wait because when your ISO's out here and dies, where are they gonna be? They're gonna be around here, right? It's a
Yeah.
ranged fight. It's not like they're up close 1 meter and they killed them or knifed them.
yeah,
So it makes sense, right? So much better placement right,
Right
here.
here.
I love it because they're gonna get your smoke dictates where they kind of go. But when there's silly smokes, people will push it. Like this one, they're not gonna stop here. They're just gonna immediately go through it because they want to see if you're in there. Especially at this elo, they don't really respect smokes. At the higher levels, if you smoke your higher levels, like low, Immortal, Ascendant lobbies, they would wait here. Okay, but they would still kind of go through it like right away. They would probably use some sort of utility to clear it because it looks silly to them. So, but here it's fine.
Drop in a
Good
smoke.
smoke placement. Just wait a little bit. Your tower, right? So, you know, I'll try to reenact it in terms of time. So you're like this. Okay, let's say he dies, right? He dies. ISO dies. Just wait. Wait like 3 seconds. You hear them. Okay, then you smoke.
peeking.
That way it buys you extra time, right? Because they're gonna be waiting around in the smoke, scared that you guys are holding it already, etc., etc. They might be waiting for the drop guy to kind of come down and clear, whatever it may be. But good, much better placement, just a little bit more patience. Overall, it was a good smoke, good thought process there. So nothing crazy. Okay, round 4, he's struggling putting down smoke. So I wrote he's struggling putting down smokes quick. He has decay on his hand, not ready for a fight. So this is when you're drop, if I'm not mistaken. Right?
Maybe.
Round 4. Can you just check on your screen real quick on your match history, the performance tab?
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure you were here. Sorry, I have a really bad memory, but I try my best to remember.
All good. Timeline. Round 4.
Yeah, round 4.
So no, it was B.
Speed.
I died on B in oh, it's called not Link
Canteen?
Canteen. Yeah, Canteen.
Oh,
So
okay,
the
okay.
problem was I
You had your thing out like
wasn't
this.
able to smoke main. I think
Yeah. I remember now.
dropped
You
2
rotated.
smokes there.
Now I remember. I always needed like a little bit of a refreshment and details. So I remember you were struggling here. Remember? You're like
Yeah.
you were like it was
Yeah.
like you wanted to smoke main, but you're like you're trying to go fast and you're panic,
Yeah.
not panicking,
Yeah.
but just like overall, just you just gotta be really calm. Okay. It's better to, even if it's late, I'd rather you to just take your time, even if it's like a turtle, just really slowly take your time than rather just being like this, because I think you smoked like this, like it was like really off, maybe not that off, but it was like this
No peeking.
where it was
Yeah.
slightly open. So again,
Yeah,
you
I
should
dropped 2 there then. Yeah.
right, and that's fine. I think, you know, a simple trick that I do when I play Cove is I immediately take this out while I'm rotating. Because you kind of took it out over here. You got here, then you opened it. Open it right away while you're rotating, because, you know, your team is over there. No one's going to die. It's a different story when your whole team's dead. You're going to have to kind of come with your gun. But,
Yeah,
you
sure.
know, start rotating. Okay,
Drop in a
put it
smoke.
down. Get ready. Put another one down. Okay,
Drop
get
in a
ready.
smoke.
Okay, you got to practice
Yeah,
this.
was-
This is a little bit of
was-
your... yeah, go ahead.
What was just the thing in the assessment? You told me to smoke faster, and
yeah.
that's a good point, of course.
Yep.
But now when you're looking at me
Yep.
play, I want to go fast.
Right.
so that they are not out yet.
Yep.
And that was the problem there.
Yeah, and
that I
it's fine.
panicked a little bit.
I'm
and-
telling you to smoke faster. Yeah, I would. It's ideal if you can smoke fast, right? But if you're struggling with doing it fast, as my point is,
Mhm.
just slow down. Just take your time. There's, I know it's like it's hectic. They're on the site. You just kind of want to get it down. They're coming out, right? I understand that feeling, but if you cannot do it fast, you might as well just slow down. Even if it's late, just slow.
No
But
peeking.
obviously, I would like it to be really fast, right? Just
Yeah,
it
I
needs to be
have to
instant almost, and
Yeah,
it's just
or
that's just
something like
it's
that.
fine. It's just a little bit of just working on this. Smokes. That's why smokes is somewhat of a hard role, even though it's easy per se, right? It's easy. You just throw down smokes and you can do whatever you want. Your team doesn't really care. You don't need an entry, whatever. Obviously, you need to kind of help your team and throw flashes when you're Omen or Brim, throw Maldi down or whatever. But this is the hard part of smoking is getting it consistently fast
No
while you're running.
peeking.
So,
Yeah,
and it's fine. Like it's okay. Like you're gonna get better at it. Just
Drop in a
just
smoke.
keep practicing it. But
Drop
it's
in a
not always
smoke.
gonna be perfect too. But it needs to be consistent. Because I think that happened 2 or 3 rounds. It didn't happen all the time. Most of the times it was fine. But there was 2 to 3 rounds where you guys were rotating. It's hectic and like it looks like you're just kind of like you're struggling with it, right? So.
Yeah.
That's that. Nothing crazy there. It's not a big round. Okay, let's kind of move on. So then you had your decay out in your hand, just not ready for a fight somewhere around here. Just just identify where you want to go. Okay, I hear him here. I'm gonna throw it here quickly and then have my gun back out. Okay, you're just kind of like looking to know and trying to see where you can throw it. You're like,
Yeah.
okay, right. Like just you gotta know where you want to do it. Okay, he's tower. I'm gonna throw a tower quickly. Okay, look, bring my gun. He's main. I hear him main. Okay, throw this really quick and come out with it or whatever it may be. It's all situational. But yeah, let's move on from this point. Nothing crazy. It's just a utility usage point.
yeah, and awareness problem, like you.
A little
like you
bit,
said.
a little bit, yeah.
Yeah.
A little bit aware. This round, not so much, because there's only the awareness, as in you just need to kind of identify / be aware where they are immediately, the noise or whatever, and just get ready to throw it and just get ready to get your gun back out. And I think that's why a lot of students struggle with utility usage is that, like they struggle with understanding that you need to have your gun out, but they're just like right in their hands and stuff. It's like it's a little bit
Yeah,
silly.
there was not really a plan in my mind.
Exactly,
In that moment.
exactly,
So,
and-
so smokes are easy.
Right.
They are executing B. Okay,
Right.
I'm
Go
smoking B.
right
main.
here, right
But-
here.
Dropping
Right?
Yeah,
smokes.
but
Yeah.
with the decay, you saw me Haven. I didn't use. I think I used it twice
Right.
in all the rounds.
Mm-hmm.
So now I'm
Trying to
I'm
use it
using
more.
it more.
Yes.
Yeah.
So
And-
great, and you were, but okay, and like you said, you didn't have a plan. So it's good that you're identifying this by yourself now. You see, so that way now you can build upon these mistakes. Okay, now I was here AFK with my decay out.
Yeah,
Next
yeah.
time I'm not gonna be. I'm gonna try to see where they are. Okay, I hear him main. I'm gonna throw it here and then swing off of it. Oh, I hear him default.
Yeah,
And also, this might be a next layer of it. You need to tell your team, guys, he's there. He's decayed or whatever. But that's
Yeah,
something else.
yeah.
But let's start planning with our utility. Okay, even when you're rotating from A to B. Okay, start planning. Okay, look at the map. Don't automatically. Okay, maybe main you automatically smoke, but don't automatically smoke arcade all the time. There's gonna be times where this might be not as good, this might be a little bit better, or maybe you might have to just use one
peeking.
because there's not much time in diffusing. Let's say the bomb's been down for 20 seconds or 30 seconds. That's probably a little bit too little time, but let's say it's only 20 seconds left to get on the side and then you have 7 seconds to defuse. Sometimes you're not gonna waste both smokes. Remember how I told you smoke the bomb, and it worked.
Yeah.
Sometimes
yeah.
there's not enough time for it to refresh, so sometimes you're gonna have to only be able to use one
peeking.
and then actively understand that I might have to save the smoke for the bomb, so let's all swing out here, kill this, and then then you start smoking the bomb, because you'll win the round more than likely when you smoke the bomb and you get on it.
Yeah.
Obviously if they spam you through the smoke, different story, but let's start having a plan and really processing information where it helps us have a plan, and we'll get through all the rounds where I'll explain that a little bit more in detail. But great that you've identified that. Have a plan. Okay, don't just AFK brain like a gold player. Okay, I don't think you're a gold player. Okay, you're a good player. Okay, start thinking like one. Okay, start thinking on a higher level, deeper level. Okay, more advanced. Don't think on one layer, think on multiple layers. So when we're here, understand there's also risks when we're I can't remember if
Yeah,
you're here or
sure.
here. It's really the same thing, doesn't really matter. I'm not nitpicking. It's just more about this utility usage. Just, you know, you have to understand that there's a lot of threat, so you need to have your gun back up as fast as possible. So, you know, you hear a main, just a
Have one of
minute
these.
over here, throw it. Maybe if he's like close here, you might have to kind of like do like a bounce throw here. Okay, maybe it won't hit the butt, you know. Maybe this one will. No, no. But anyways, you can, you know, you can kind of get creative with it. Like you see him boxes, you cannot kill him.
Have one
Right
of
here,
these.
boom, boom. It's gonna hit him on the boxes, stuff like that. So just have a plan. Overall, I think, you know, your usage of decay was much better. So let's just move on. Nothing crazy in this round. Just a little bit of utility usage and planning, like you said, processing what's really going on. Because obviously we know they're going B, right? But let's start processing what they're doing on B. As in, oh, they're up all tower, or up they're all arcade, or they're coming pushing through gen. You gotta be aware. Okay, I know they're going B. We know they're going B. But what are they doing on B? Are they going here? Are they going? They're planning on boxes. Because if they plan for boxes, that means there's gonna be multiple main stuff like that. So we can start identifying what's going on. Okay.
Yeah.
So round five starts dish immediate. So we kind of touched on this. We won't go too deep because we kind of talked about it. So starts dish immediately. You started here. Okay, you walk down. Your ISO dies. Okay, so let's pretend the round starts. Okay, round starts, right? You look down. ISO's dead. You're just like, and then you went to put your thing out. You just died from your back because he walked up or run up, whatever it was. He's just like, you're just not ready. So, and I told you, I was like, yo, when they, and you started adjusting, which was great. That tells me you have potential to improve. Okay, if you kept doing the same thing over and over again, I would be like, oh my god, like I'd feel somewhat hopeless. But once I told you once, you fixed the problem, which is great. I love that. Okay, so you're here, your ISO dies. Okay, obviously, you know, don't just stay in your smoke AFK like this, but here is probably a time where you can immediately smoke to deter them. Okay, he dies, smoke, because you need to protect this area. It's not like your tower, right? So where you can have time and be in your smoke and wait. But here is a different story because we have to, and I told you, I was like, when they play a lot main, usually, generally, not all the time. There are times there's no one there, or sometimes there's 3 people or whatever. Okay, it's all situational, and that's why I'm talking generally, because I can't tell you the specifics and say there's always one there, because that's not true, right? So it's all
Yeah,
situational,
sure.
and it depends on the elo, whatever the player's tendencies. But generally, there's 1 or 2 usually max, because they'll go 3 main. But generally they'll walk slowly or they'll run up, whatever it may be, but there'll always be 1 when they're splitting A. So you must now you know. I know Fracture's a weaker map that you don't like to play or whatever, but now you know. Now we can store this data for the future when you play here on A. So when there's multiple here, okay, there's likely 1 there. How many times when they went A, there's 1 guy here? That's a question.
Yeah.
How
all
many?
the time.
All the time, right? And I know that through experience. It's not through me, you know, reading a book or something. It's through
sure.
It's through experience. Me playing this map so much that I know how people play it. Okay, so there's always gonna be 1 here. So
Drop in a smoke.
he dies, immediately smoke. Get ready. Okay, especially if he's walking up, he's gonna walk up on you. He's not running. If he's running like this, different story. You can kind of back up, or you know, swing on him because you know where he is, stuff like that. But when he's walking up, it's fine to sit because you can just hold his tight angle. He walks up, boom, he's dead, right? Because he's gonna be slow on this angle. He's gonna be like, right, and then you can see him first. Usually, this is an off angle. This is considered an off angle, but you get what I mean. So he dies in this scenario. I think it's the only time it's really okay to instantly smoke because you need to identify if threats are here. That's the only time. If you're tower, you gotta wait because you can, you know, use or here or, you know, spawn or over here. You can wait a little bit. Just get an extra 3 seconds of the smoke getting up where it helps you, right? But here, different story. He dies. Okay, smoke it, and then immediately just to scare them, because you only need 1 smoke, right? You're not gonna smoke this until they're out. Even then, when they're out stands, it's too late to smoke. So
Yeah.
if you immediately smoke, you can smoke it again anyway. So come here, immediately smoke. Identify try to see if there's 1 guy here. Jump peek. Okay, he's not here. Okay. Then take control of this. Let's say it's a 4v5. Okay, just play retake here. Okay, there's no point in you just coming out here and just bam, 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 and a 4v5. Just wait for them to set up. Wait for your team to get there. So What you need to do is identify other threats on the other side. Okay, nothing's here. Okay, great. Guys, nothing dish. There could be one arcade side. Always talking to possibilities. There could be one here. You didn't fully clear it. Or if you really want to know, you come down while they're on site taking it down. You come all the way. Clear it. Okay, nothing here, guys. I'm towards this. There's nothing there. You start walking. Just kind of look back and forth because you know there are times they do come up, but a lot of times they won't because it's too risky for them to just come up like this. Your teammates gonna be there. So now we've cleared it. We understand there's nothing there. Yo, they're all towards A, main, whatever it may be, they could be whatever, but you get my point. So, when we're starting here, ISO's dead, right? ISO dies, smoke,
No
come,
peeking.
identify what's going on. You can even run, jump peek a little bit, okay? If you jump peek, he's there. Obviously, you're not gonna re-swing. Just come back, reposition, whatever. He throws a nade, reposition, come back. Don't come back here because you're gonna die to this guy. So just kind of hold this. Okay, get ready for a fight. Get ready for a fight, okay? It's pretty self-explanatory. Like, we gotta be ready, and you said it yourself. You're like, I'm not ready a lot of the time, so you gotta be
Do
ready.
you have any tips for that? But because I said
Yeah.
it's a deathmatch also.
Yeah.
I know that there could be a player. I set up my pre-aim correctly.
Right.
I swing correctly. My movement is on point. But when there's a player,
Yeah.
I'm totally scared.
Yeah.
I know that the player is there.
Yep.
But when I swing, I'm scared, and it costs me seconds
Right. Right.
or maybe milliseconds
Right.
to get it that
yeah.
there's the player.
Yep, and then he always kills you probably, right? So,
Yeah.
this is a really good question. When I think about this question as in what are some tips where I can be ready? The simple answer I can give you is just stay focused, stay locked in, and really understand what's going on. Okay, this is something that's not gonna happen overnight. Okay, you need to really actively work on it, right? It's kind of like let me try to think of an example for now. But okay, so it's like, yeah, this is a really good question. I kind of have to think about it more deeply because no one's asked me this question as well, right? Like, because most of my students are usually somewhat ready. So, if you want
Yeah.
to be ready, I would just say stay really focused. Okay, even if it means you just staying locked in over here, your face is on the screen looking this way, just like it's a little bit anticipation, right? We're ready. That's what anticipation is. It's like we are ready, but we are unsure when it's gonna happen, right? You're kind of trying to feel for the moment to come. That's really what anticipation is, right? I'm probably butchering the traditional Oxford definition of anticipation, but anticipation is like, we are, putting our mental in a state where we're prepared, if you may will, prepared for this guy to peek us. Right, that's what anticipation is, right? We're kind of having a feeling that something's gonna happen. We're anticipating happiness. We're anticipating a gift. Something. We're kind of having that feeling, right? So it's a little bit intuition as well. When you're having that feeling of you hear him, you feel he's gonna walk out, whatever it may be.
Yeah.
You gotta just tell your mind, just stay, and it's you gotta stay calm. Don't get nervous and start getting cold and getting really tense and tight, and you just start gripping your mouse like at like 50 pounds of force. Okay, you gotta be relaxed and calm. And I'm sure you heard the term calm aim, right? And
Yeah.
that's what it is. It's like / anticipate them there, and you're also focused, dialed in on what the situation is gonna be. He's gonna either, and it comes through experience. It's not even genetics. Okay, it's not something where it's just genetically gifted. Okay, this is a skill set as well. It's like increasing your anticipation, your intuition. It's almost like an intuition thing. Your instincts a little bit as well, reactionary stuff. Okay, when let's say we're over there, if we feel like this guy is gonna come up, there's really only a couple ways he's gonna come up. He's gonna walk up, okay, or he's gonna fully run up and come like this, or he may come like this, stuff like that. So when we can identify how he can come to here or try to clear me, it's super easy. There's only 2 to 3, 4 ways really, or maybe 5 if there's some sort of utility where he can satchel across, or it gets a little more complicated when it's higher level and they start using utility as in a breach stun and a jet dash, right? It's much more complicated. You got to be ready for that, especially when you know that they're there. So again, this might stem a little bit from awareness. You need to know how this part of the map is played, how people like to play it, and the different ways they can play it in terms of just the raw mechanics. As can you walk up, can you run up, can he maybe just swing me, whatever. You get my point, right? So
Yeah.
here, that's really it. That's all he could have done is walk up slowly to make sure like he's being vigilant. And a lot of the times it happens to me where I'm trying to see if he's there and I die here because I'm like slow walking and his crosser's already on my head. So you know, I'm not saying just wide swing every time, but you know, he was ready for that. If you get what I mean, like he was ready for
Yeah.
me to walk up or swing, whatever the option was, or me to just satchel across or whatever. He was probably likely ready for somebody to come through, and maybe that's kind of something that will help you is that just be ready mentally. Okay, you know slash feel or think he's gonna come up. You gotta be just looking here and be really focused on your raw mechanics, my movement, my aim, crosshair placement. Okay, even if he comes wide, I gotta flick. Like, just be really locked in on the body of him. You may be thinking about too much stuff when he's coming up, or you think he's there, or even in deathmatch, or like it might be fear too, right? But it's definitely stems from a mental, not a problem. Like, not a, you don't have a mental problem, but a mental
Yeah, all good.
a mental block, right?
Yeah.
You're not
So
prepared. Yep, go ahead.
working on my focus
Right.
should get me there. Okay.
In these moments, I'm not saying lock in on one part of the map. Don't look at the minimap, right? But
No,
yeah,
for
yeah,
sure.
yeah.
But
But you know, I'm saying what I'm saying is, you know, in this situation, when you're about to take a fight, or know there's a threat there or whatever. Okay, there's no need to look at the minimap anymore, right? It's just
mhm.
it's you and him, or you and whoever, and you gotta really, really just come on top, as in just have a little bit confidence. Put your chest up. Okay, I know I might die or my aim sucks and I'm gonna die, but just have your put your chest up and just be like, you know what, I'm gonna shit on this kid, right? It's a mental thing. I think that's a big thing that people struggle with is the confidence issue. They're scared. There's a little bit of fear. They're uncertain of what to exactly do. But
Yeah.
okay, the only way to get better in these moments, and I'm gonna ask you a question. I hope you get it. I'm sure you will. How do we get better in these moments to become more confident, to be more aware? It's quite simple, and it's okay to get it wrong. I'm not trying to see if you're stupid or something. It's just I want to see your level of understanding.
So in these situations,
Not just this situation, in general. How do we get better improvement? Get ready next time. How do we just overall just get ready in the sense,
yeah. So
or in the future we want to get locked in. How do we get better at that?
I think playing more
Right. Yep.
deathmatch
Okay. And I'm gonna try to
to
test your thought process a little more. Playing more, but what do we have to do in terms of playing? What actions do we have to take in terms of playing?
these actions. We have to take fights. We have to
Right. You got it, bro. You gotta take fights, whether that means you die or not. Okay. We gotta
yeah.
learn from our mistakes. Okay, especially in these moments. Okay, and you're a smart guy, bro. You're not dumb. Like, you're not a type of person where I tell you one thing. There are some students, and it's quite tilting to me, where I tell them something and they just keep repeating it no matter how many times I tell them. But I told you one time and you corrected it, right? So your awareness is already there. So
Mhm.
that to me shows me you have so much potential to improve. So, but now we need to use that, and just like how I told you one time and you fixed most of your things. I told you one time you just did it differently and it was good. Okay? Now you need to start experiencing these things on your own in terms of making mistakes. And then, because
Mhm.
if I'm telling you something you did wrong and then you're fixing it, imagine if you did that to yourself on everything you do in a game. You would be improving really at a fast rate, right? So
Yeah.
what I'm trying to say is make mistakes, die, and then tell yourself, oh fuck. Okay, like for example here, like that one round. Okay, you probably might not have noticed during the round or after, but you came here and just standing in an all weird decay in your hand, right?
Yeah.
Like, now you know. Okay, when the nade is coming, I back the fuck up. I wait. Okay, wait for Nate, retake the space. Okay, maybe if I think he's walking up close, whatever, and then I start peeking off with it. So again,
Mhm.
it's a little bit of, and I know you have it. That's why I'm being a little bit more, trying to be a little bit more, pick your brain, asking you the question. Make the mistakes, bro. Okay, this is really
Yeah.
how you're gonna get better at taking fights, getting confidence, which is like, you know, confidence is like 80% of shooting mechanics, like taking fights, killing people, right? When you're 100% certain what to do in terms of where they're gonna go, where they're gonna be, right? It's so easy to play. You're like map hacking. Oh, he's here. I 100% know stuff like that. But when you're uncertain, like 90% of Valorant players, because there's fear, they don't study the maps. They don't play enough. They don't lose enough. They don't lose fights enough and be critical. Okay, I'm not just saying die. That's not what I'm saying. Die and dissect why you died. I've died here. What the hell happened? Clip it. See what the hell happened if you cannot remember. Okay, that's what I used to do, and that's what will help you
Yeah.
improve really fast. That will separate you from every other player in this lobby. Okay, even if it looks like it was unlucky or it's just a random headshot or whatever it may be, clip it. Sit back, like really, really take a step back. Bring your mind out of your body for a second, your physical body. Take a step back and be like, close your eyes, visualize the scenario, whatever happened, and just be like, yo, what the hell happened? How did I die? Okay, maybe I was in a bad spot. Man, I'm just sitting in a corner and letting him peek me. I should just swing out and kill him, or I should have used my decay and just kind of swung him. And you kind of had that thought process too. You started smoking by yourself without me telling you to smoke this, right? I kind of said, maybe you could try smoking it if you're having difficulty, and you wanted to try it. You wanted to see it, and it started to work a little bit. No one was kind of coming in. You kind of had control now, right? So again, I think the main thing to your question, the answer to your question is probably, stay focused and experience more of these fights, but also make mistakes, grow,
Yeah.
right? You're much older than most of my students. Most of my students are like 17, 20. You're around my age. I'm turning 29. I think you said you were 26, right? So,
26.
yeah, like so we're around the same age. So you've gone through a lot of life like I have. So you can identify where you need to take accountability, what your responsibilities are, right? So and I know you're smart. I don't think you're a dumb person at all. It's just in the terms of the game, you're lacking awareness. I'm not saying you lack awareness in life or anything like that, but in the game, you're not focused
Yeah,
enough.
sure.
You're not locked in. You're not really putting yourself in these high stressful situations, whether you die or lose. Like you're shying away, right? You're not putting yourself in the fire, if you may will. Put yourself in the fire. Okay, really, really push yourself to the limit. See what's going on. Okay, see what's really, really, really happening in these fights and be critical. And I know you will. You're a smart guy. I told you one time and you fixed it. Okay, that's a sign of a
Yeah.
really smart person. Most of my students, it takes 3 to 4 times. Okay, there's a clip I'll send you after this, which is really funny. One of my students, and I'm not bashing him because he's my friend. Like we're very close now. So, but I keep telling him right, right, right. He's to your right. He's to your right, and he's looking left. Okay, I'm telling him he's on your right. He's on your right, and he's going like this. Right, like think about how tilting that is. Right, I'm telling him multiple times. It happened more than one time. Not one came. We did 5 sessions together, but I'm like, right, 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 right. He's on your like third session, he's still doing it. I'm like, right, right, he's right here, and he's looking left. Like, how do you not know from your left to right? But it's him not focusing. He's not locked in. He's not really trying to improve. He's just kind of just going through the motions of just getting a session. But you're much smarter than that guy. He's young too. He's like 16, right? So you know how it is. We were retarded when we were 16 too. So I was really retarded when I was 15. Trust me, like really retarded. I had no ounce of logic. I never even thought like this when I was 14. I was super emotional, but I learned this way of thinking through life, through failure, right? I failed a lot. Me and you can probably talk more closely about this, right? You've probably failed somewhere along the line in your life too. You're almost going to your 30s. Maybe you are failing now or whatever. But me, I failed at least. I can count more than 7 times where I've really, really failed on some part of my life or some dream that I wanted to go and I just quit, stuff like that. So you learn this through failure. You don't learn it through success. So let's really start making these mistakes. Put yourself in the fire. Putting yourself in high stress situations where you start learning. Okay, let's just move on from this for now. I think we're just kind of getting too deep into it, but overall it's a really good question, right? Let's just stay locked in, focused, and learn, so that way it never happens again, and or we're just more optimal / efficient. Okay, so yeah, go ahead.
Just for that, should I VOD review and limit test in the games, and just so limit test, and when I die,
Yeah.
watch back my games, watch why I died,
Right.
what could I do
Yeah, yeah.
better in that moment.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah,
Yeah.
100%. I believe you should do that. Even if you're gonna take, stay consistent with me or not. Okay.
Mhm.
Let's say we're only seeing each other once a week, right? Still do it because then you're gonna, bro. I'm telling you right now, it's not even a joke. Okay, you VOD review yourself for a week and come back to me. I'm not even gonna tell you how it is. Okay, come back to me after you do it for 2 weeks and tell me how. You're gonna see so much fucking improvement that you're gonna think it's a joke. Okay, because you're being critical and be hard on yourself. Don't be like, he got lucky and he's dog shit, right? Because that's
Yeah.
how I used to be a little bit in the beginning. Because I couldn't take accountability. I couldn't really dissect the situation and be like, you know what? I actually really fucked up. But before, in the early days, earlier, I'm like, nah, like this guy's dog shit, bro. Like I'm just better. Like I'm so unlucky, bro, and just complain, right? But you don't improve like that. You don't get better. You gotta really be hard. Okay, like hard as in every single detail of the situation. Okay, fuck, this positioning was really bad. He just swung into me, or he walked up and one tapped me. Fuck, I should have killed him. Like, why did I not kill him? I should have killed him when I'm holding him and he's silently walking up, and I have the advantage on him. Like what? Like when I come, okay, I should have killed this guy, reposition so I don't die from over there, and then maybe try to fight this guy immediately, right? Like right here, you're here. I killed the chamber. I'm gonna throw my decay. I should just went like this and fought, and then not die from. Why am I sitting in a corner AFK dying from aim main? So you get
Yeah.
my point, but you'll really
Okay.
get much better. Not even just improvement, but a different. You'll start thinking differently. Okay, you're gonna start being more, taking accountability, being critical, being logical. Okay, because it's easy to get emotional. Not you, but most people are very, very emotional people. So,
Uh-huh.
and you're a really smart guy. So let's move on. So, round 6, good smokes, A main and arcade. Need to wait more and be aware of surroundings and all enemies. So you rotated from A to Gen. Okay, I like these smokes. Okay, I like them. But one thing I'll
Dropping
say is
smokes.
you could probably be patient and smoke when they're coming out. As in, guys, for example, obviously you muted your team, but we're retaking, ready? And then everyone will be like, let's go. And usually the flash or some big piece of utility, sometimes it's smoke, but usually it's more like a knife, a molly, or like a flash to get out, is usually the indicator to start retaking. So when they do that, okay, you just wait, because if you just immediately smoke and then you guys are just waiting, like you lost like 5 seconds of the smoke, right? You guys must be much faster. So just wait. And what I do is I come here, stay in a stay spot, don't stay AFK, stay behind your team. They're like, okay, we're about to go, okay, and then I'll pull it up, put my smokes like this. They're like, ready, go, we're going. And then I hear the utility, I start coming behind them. Okay, great smokes, I like them. Just be, like I just told you, just wait until they're actually going out to use them, to save more of time on the smokes, more time for you guys to do stuff. Okay, and then the next thing on this is, okay, you swung out the smoke. You'll see it in the VOD. The chamber was right. The enemy chamber was right here. You were trying to kill this Reyna. I'm pretty sure it was a Reyna somewhere here. Okay, and you're too locked in here. You're so dialed in on trying to kill this Reyna. You didn't even see this guy. Like the chamber, you'll see it in the VOD. He stared at you for 2 seconds because he almost didn't believe you're just standing there. He was like, what the fuck? And then he just started killing you. And I was watching, I was like, oh gosh, like you're just here and I can see it on my screen. I'm like, oh god, this guy's just staring at you, shooting at you, and you just died to the chamber. So again, when you come out the smoke, don't just look there because you saw him there. Just be proactive. So if the smokes were like this, and you would never, me personally, I would never come out Gen like this because people are always here. Remember the Reyna was here as well? Like, you always gotta clear this. So how I would come out was like, come like this, come wide, and just get ready. Obviously this is smoke too, so
No
I'll just
peeking.
kind of try to replicate what happened. It was like this, you came out this way and you looked, right? Always come like this, okay, boom. Because this is covered, people aren't gonna be like here. Sometimes maybe, but that's why there's like a piece of utility or a dart or whatever, but
Dropping smokes. Dropping a smoke.
because your team came out this way and you came out this way, it's fine, but still be vigilant. Clear this, and then he's there. But then once he starts getting tucked in, you cannot fight him anymore. You gotta look somewhere else, and you would have killed him. I believe you would have killed him. So it's a little bit of our combat awareness here, as in when we're retaking, don't just dial in on one guy you saw. Just scan the whole field. Scan what the hell is going on. Obviously, this is smoked, right? But
Yeah,
Just
you just
dropping
need to
smoke.
scan and
Right.
get faster with it.
yeah, you will. You just need to keep practicing and playing more. But scan this whole area where I'm shooting and on towards us. So this line and towards us. Obviously, you gotta look towards here too. But scan really like if any threats are near, right? Because you saw him walk. It's not like this Reyna was here staring at you. Okay, it's a different story.
Yeah.
He was running this way, so you need to identify it as fast as you can. Okay, he's gonna be there. I'm gonna look somewhere else, whatever it may be, and you would have probably killed him. So this isn't too crazy of a round. It's a little bit of our patience with our utility usage. I like the smokes. Really good placement. I didn't need to tell you. Okay, good placements. Just wait until you guys come out, then use it. And secondly, okay, you see him there. Don't just start tunnel visioning on him. Just look everywhere else. Just see if someone will walk out the smoke. If no one's around this general area, look towards tower, whatever. And then you guys, because your team will start running up together. Then you guys can kind of kill that guy and call him out as well. Hey,
Plant
he's
the
there.
spike.
Default. His default boxes.
Yeah.
So let's move on. Round 7 starts dish. Big improvement, and he's holding longer now. He needs to kill them. So I didn't be too specific because we kind of touched on it, but so you know, you started holding this longer once I told you, hey, usually there's one guy kind of lurking up dish, so that was really good. And then I just wrote needs to kill them. You just need to, if you're gonna come and play this area, you must kill, okay? Because the chances of you dying here are quite high if you do nothing. Okay, so you know, just throw this to deter them away. If you really want to, you know, you cannot handle them, get really tricky.
No
Just
peeking.
throw smoke here, okay, and then just hold the smoke because they're gonna swing wide. They're gonna think you're here, so maybe come over here, you know, and then get and just. What I like to do is I like to just kind of not like keep going like this. Hold on one sec. Maybe it could probably need a little bit of improvement as well. Just
No
come like
peeking.
this. Okay. I'm not saying go like this, like keep constantly going like this. You can as well, but it's probably not a good idea. So once you get here, you stay here. Just go there one time, so that way your muscle memory is there. I already know how far I have to go in case he comes here. That's usually what I do. Okay, so I'll smoke it
Dropping
just to
smoke.
get a feel of the feeling of how I need to go. So come here, because it's not automatic for me to come here, right? Sometimes the terrain is different, stuff like that. So I'll come here. I'm like, okay, he's gonna come right. Oh, maybe he'll come here. Okay, I'm just gonna hold this. Now I know the distance. I automatically know my muscle memory. So, yeah, if you cannot handle this fight, you can just really fuck with them. Smoke this. They might think you're in the
Dropping a
smoke.
smoke.
Throw this a little
I
bit.
want of
Come over
these.
here, make some noise, spam, and then walk back. So that way they think you're behind the smoke. You're not. They're gonna swing out, whatever. Boom, boom. Okay, they're dead. So that's a little trick if you want for this specific situation area. Okay. So let's move on. Nothing crazy here. Just a little bit of our yeah, just nothing crazy here. Round 8 starts dish. Just sitting, needs to get ready for a fight. So I can't remember exactly what happened. We kind of touched on it too. I think it could be the round where you're here or over here, just AFK in this corner. But again, we touched on it. We won't go too crazy. Just get ready, like I told you, especially when your teammate's dead here and there's 4. Just get ready for 1. Okay, it's easy to get ready when there's 2 people running or 1 guy running like this, right? Because you can hear him. But you need to just have in your mind, it's a mental thing. Okay, when they're starting A, okay, I gotta just be anticipate that somebody is gonna come. Just be ready, be proactive in your movement, your aim, your crosshair placement. Don't just be like, yeah, I know he might come, but I'm just gonna sit in corner because you're gonna die. You're not gonna be able to react as fast because it's just the way the servers are set up. Peeker's advantage, the ping, especially if you're having bad ping, or they have really high ping. Okay, they're gonna run like this, and you're not gonna be able to react just off that, the information. But you know, don't just sit in a corner, stay stationary. Because what if he swung, he whiffs on you, and he just gets to recover and kill you because you're just standing still. So just always be ready. Okay, he swings. Okay, boom. Okay, whatever it may be. Okay, let's move on. Nothing crazy. Round 9 starts dish. Nothing there. Needs to be more quick and efficient in clearing corners. He has ult and it's pretty slow and good smoke on bomb. So this was that round. You started here, no one was here, and they ended up going B and you defuse. I told you to smoke the bomb and you guys won. So here, and you had a sheriff, I believe. Here, starts just nothing there. So you know, you kind of had a feeling. You didn't really know in the beginning, but you had a feeling. Okay, there's no noise. They're not going A. They're going B. Okay, you need to just jump peek for information. Oh, nothing there. I can walk down. Clear this just in case. You come wide. Why? Because this guy is gonna come like this, right? And if you're wide, he cannot see you. So you come, or I shouldn't say wide, I should say tight. So you always, again, jump peek. Oh, nothing there, bro. Okay, make sure you clear this corner just in case he walked up. You come tight to this wall, so that way when he peeks this angle, he cannot see you. And then obviously if he's there, you're not gonna just just walk out. But you come here, no one's there. You can always clear this corner because people like to sit AFK. Just wait for people to walk out. You be vigilant. Okay, clear. And here it's too slow. Okay, I'm like clear it, and I watch this point. I'm like, oh god, like it's just taking too long. Okay, once you get here, okay, you look here. You gotta pre-aim / clear like that so it's efficient moving forward. As in, I kind of know no one's there. So come here, come there. Okay, nothing there. Walk up a little bit, and then don't just because you want to clear this corner. Don't just be like AFK, just looking there, staring at their tunnel vision. Okay? Come, clear. Okay, I know I want to clear this, but I'm gonna go here because there's time for me to go. Nothing there. I'm there. Come back. It's gotta be quick and efficient. Okay, come here. Okay, nothing there. And because there are sometimes you clear it and you're just still looking at it, but
Yeah.
once you get to here, nobody's there. Okay, no one's there. So it's a little bit of working on our angle clearing. Maybe come here. Maybe if we think we're there, we're clean. And also, again, you just start walking up this way to go arcade. Always. Remember what I said, clear corners. Because these are common spots people like to sit. So you come here, look under. Okay, come over here. Headshot angle, we're ready. Okay, nothing there. On to the next one. Just don't need to stare at there anymore. Just on to the next one. Okay, here, nothing there. Okay, because it took so slow. Your team's already out killing, and this guy's arcade, right? And you guys still won, but you get what I mean. Like the efficiency will lead up to you getting a better timing, being with your team faster, stuff like that. Overall, okay. So nothing crazy there. Let's move on. And then I wrote he has ult. So one thing I'll just say is you had ult and you're just AFK. You'll see it in the VOD. You're just like when you have ult, you need to run it down. You can just run out with your knife. I'm not saying do that, but you get what I mean. Like, it's fine to die because you have your ult, and if anything, if you die, it's information. So just start running it down and go help your team. But you should be the first one really to contact this site. Usually when you have your ult, or even on attack, not just a defensive thing. But okay, let's move on. So, and then I just wrote good smoke on bomb. That was really good. You gotta just. I told you one time, and now you know. A lot in these situations, when you don't know where they are, just smoke the bomb and get on it. Especially when it's 2v1. And you're telling him, go outside the smoke, go outside the smoke. So, yeah, it's a little bit good there too, but let's move on. So, round 10, starts dish, stands and raised nade and almost dies. You were 150 HP. You took probably like, I think it said 92 HP or something like that. Like, you're like here, and then the nade is coming out. You're just like, you just stood in it. You should have died, in my opinion, to be honest. But you live somehow. So we know what's wrong with this. Like we see it, hear it, bro. Just wait it out, hold it because he's gonna probably walk up with the nade or like off the nade. Okay, and then retake the space. Okay, he's still not up. Okay, just get ready to clear. Okay, it's clear, and then you can take space again. Okay, nothing crazy. I missed round 11 and 12 because you crashed. Nothing crazy. And 13 actually. So you guys, I don't know what exactly happened, but I know 13 you lost. So we'll start out round 14. Okay, give me one second. So this is the big, much chunkier section. You guys are on attack now. Starts arcade. Needs to pick up bomb. Needs to pick up bomb. And immediately going up ropes and tower. Okay, yes, I remember this. So you kind of started arcade, and then you guys decided to go back. So you took the ropes, came back. Okay, and then you guys executed. And I remember I questioned this. You went like this.
That was the moment I got
Dropping
stand and immediately go up the rope.
And I'll try to reenact what happened. Okay, your teammates out here, they went there. They didn't get sight. They died. The Sage was actually standing in the middle of the site. I saw on the minimap. She was in the middle of the site, shooting here, and killed one of your teammates. So it was like 4v5 or 4v4 because I think somebody died earlier, and you just went like this. Okay, and again, I'm gonna ask you, what is the problem with it? What is the problem with this? You just going out like this. I know it's smoke. Okay, and you're just like this. not shit fucking here, but like up here, you're like, right, like you know what's wrong. The Omen's
Right
right here.
here.
Just stick. Cause
Yeah,
do you think the Omen did not hear you open the door when he's here? That's the question.
he did it for sure. Yeah.
He heard it 100%. Okay,
Yeah.
so he knows you're here, or maybe not 100% know you're out, but he's off that information, the door opening. He's anticipating someone could be out, right? He's readying himself, and he, you know, he was ready, and he killed you, and it was super easy. It probably should be more resistance. Okay, you come here like in a smoke like this.
Dropping
Okay, you
smoke.
come out. Let's say you ran out. Look a little bit, and then you immediately need to start looking this way. Okay, obviously you shouldn't really be doing this play by yourself. If you're gonna do this play, you might as well just kind of just chill out. You open and just stay here. Just wait it out. Like, just make sure no one's there. You know, kind of go back and forth, and then your team starts dying or whatever, fighting, and you see on the minimap all of the enemies are looking that way. Then you can kind of come over and start killing them. But we can kind of know what's wrong with this, right? We smoke like this,
Dropping
run out a little bit, we open it. You don't even look here. You'll see on the VOD. You don't
No,
even look right. You just immediately start going here. Okay. One thing I'll explain to you, that I explain to all my duelist students is that, and this is not just a concept for duelists. Okay, this is a concept of Valorant. You must make sure the site is clear. First section, second section of the site is clear for you to go to spawn, which is the third section of any site.
Yeah.
Okay, so spawn, that would be third section. This is third section. That would probably be considered more second section, but make sure it's clear. Like, at least look and try to, you know, give it a little love look and see what the hell's going on. Cause she's just going up like this. You're just gonna
Yeah,
die
it's
every single time.
Really
Cause
dumb.
again, remember how you're playing here? Okay. If the enemy identifies nobody's there, which nobody was there, okay, he's immediately looking this way, and also his teammate's gonna tell him, "Yo, one open the door." He's just gonna look this way. So you're not even gonna. You shouldn't really, obviously you died over here, but this guy will kill you a lot of the time too. Okay, so there's multiple people. So, we can kind of get what's wrong with that. Wait, let me just read this. And I just wrote, immediately going up ropes and tower doesn't clear anything. So we know what's wrong with that. Just come out. If you want to do this play,
Dropping
out.
smokes.
hold this for a little bit just in case they come out and swing you, or if there's just some utility. Look here, clear tower, because this wasn't smoke. So help your team, pinch your team. What I like to do is come over here and I'll hold. Okay, and then my team, whatever, or like, kill this guy, and I'll try to help them somewhat, but I like to hold, so when this guy just starts swinging, coming out wide, he's dead, because I'm over here looking at him. So that's that. Just play a little bit more slower, methodical, planned, calculated, just a little bit of a grief, in my opinion. Nothing crazy though, but still, we identified the issue. Now you know not to do plays like that. It gets too high risk. Round 15, good smokes and good kill. Needs to want to clear sight. Fuck, I can't remember which side. Can you just look on your screen real quick? Because I didn't write. Because usually I don't write it on the second and moving past sessions. Because
It was B.
we talk about it right after the round. We talked about it already, so we don't need to be
B
too
side.
B side.
B side, and
smokes,
I
good
killed
kills.
Chamber on his way
Ooh,
to
I remember, yes.
arcade.
So you smoke good smokes. I wrote good smokes. I didn't need to
Dropping
tell you to put these
smokes.
smokes. Great smokes. Okay. And then I wrote good kill. You killed Chamber somewhere, and
Yeah,
then
he was on his way to arcade.
he was on his way to this way, right?
Yeah.
Somewhere here. So good kill. It's not really focusing on that or whatever. That's fine. Needs to want to clear sight. So you keep looking this way. Remember I told you in one round, I was like, bro, stop looking that way. You gotta look towards this way. This way. Because that's where the enemies are. Enemies aren't gonna be here
Dropping smokes.
all the time. Sometimes they'll push out the smoke, but don't look here when it's smoked. I had another student that had this problem. It's smoked and he's just swinging out like this. Like, bro, you know what's the problem with that? Okay, they're gonna kill you from here, because that's where they're playing. It's tower, close in this corner, stuff like that. Back here. So once it's smoked, look one time to see if nobody's walking out or whatever. So if you're here, it's smoke. Always look towards there. You look here, nothing there. Okay, nothing there. Then because your team, you're coming out as a team. It's not like you're by yourself where you're kind of just worried or whatever. Okay. Just
Dropping
come out,
smokes.
look one time, look towards here, look towards tower, start clearing all these things, okay? Look here, and then start making your way to tower, okay? Because, I kept telling you, go tower, get tower. You were doing it, which was really good, but I'm trying to instill that thought process into you where And I'll explain it to you as best as I can. It's quite lengthy, but every site there's a first and second section, and there's angles where people can hold you when you're coming out from main. So
Dropping
we
smokes.
gotta be vigilant, okay? Hold here, hold, clear it. Okay, no one's there. Okay, we've looked here once. Now this is kind of considered backside area, tower plus this plus default. So once we've seen that no one's holding us, or we have killed the guys that are holding us, for example, wherever it may be, keep smoking so we can
smokes.
understand for sure. So, you know, let's say he's here, we killed him, or he's here and we killed him. Now we know to start going to the second section, which is backside slash areas on the map that are backside. So start clearing this corner, start coming here, and start actively clearing all of this, so that way we can understand that the site is clear. Okay, does that
Yeah.
make sense? So
Sure.
even if it's smoked, this is smoked, this is smoked,
Dropping
this would be
smokes.
a part of their come out angles, but I'm gonna say, but sorry, my dad's right. But so we look here one time, we close here, and then we look through tower, we clear close left, and then we are actively going to making sure the site is clear. Okay.
Yeah.
So that's that. So when these are smoked, don't look to the right. We gotta look left. We gotta look towards the left side. Okay. So the next thing is let me just give me 1 second. Because it'll come up multiple times on attack, so we'll really get more deeper into it when it comes up again. But so good. So we're on round 16. Good smokes needs to shoot Reyna I and get ready to clear sight. So again, it came up again. You guys went A again, remember? Here like this,
Dropping
and then
smokes.
you kept looking this way, and the Reyna flashed around here,
Yeah.
Here.
generally around somewhere here. Okay, and you tried to kill it, which is good, but you whiffed, obviously. You gotta remember, and then I told you gotta delete this shit instantly. 1 second, kill it, and then get ready for it to come out. Cause what do Reynas do, or why do people flash? That's a question.
Yeah. To come out of the smoke
Right.
and blind the guys outside the smoke.
And what else? I'll see if you can kind of get this right. What else? You're right, but what else? What is the main purpose to come out the smoke?
Yeah, to get info for the team as a duelist in this situation. They
Sure,
I think
yeah. I'll give you a half.
Reyna was
Yeah.
the rotate from A.
Sure. yeah.
So
I'll give you a half point for that one, okay? And I'll just tell you, okay?
Yeah.
They're gonna flash to peek, to swing, to fight. Okay. Yes,
Yeah,
there are
yeah,
times
sure.
it's information too. I'm not saying that's never. Yeah, you're right. There are times where they're super play super safe. They just flash to
one
kind
of
of see what's
these.
going on. Just to hear how many people are shooting at it, whatever. But he flashes to peek most of the time, generally.
Yeah.
There's info flashes, but generally people flash to swing off the flash. And that's kind of what he did. It was a little bit delayed on this specific round. Like it took him a little bit, like you should have been dead much faster, but he still swung. So and you did die, but it just took too long. At the higher levels it's instant. He would have just been like, even if he's here out the smoke
one of
and just
these.
he's just dead. You guys are just all blind and dead. So he's flashing to swing, so we shoot. Even if we shoot and kill it, great. Don't just AFK and start looking somewhere else. We must be ready in this area, wherever he's flashed from, so we know. Okay, even if it's a flash, you cannot shoot. It's a breeze flash. He flash, you dodge it, and and that's what you see all the Radiant players do, right? They see the flash, shoot a flash, they dodge it, come back, and immediately look this way, because they know that he's swinging out. So again, you try to kill it, that's fine. You started killing it, and you saw the difference, right? And it was 2 flashes. You killed both instantly, and you got 2 kills off of that. You see, right?
Yeah.
So now we know the why it's so important to make sure that our field of view is clear / not being blinded or occupied. So, and if it is occupied, we must address the situation immediately. Flash out, immediately destroy it. Get ready for this. So let me just read this real quick. Good smokes needs to shoot Reyna I and get ready to clear sight. So again, once you've killed him or whatever, just start going here. Or let's say he flashed but you didn't die and he's just hiding there, just start going sight immediately. You gotta start getting towards the second section where it'll be safe for you to be in. And once you're here, you can understand, and your team has come with you, and they're planting the bomb here, doesn't matter. This guy's some main. This whole area where I'm using my crosshair, okay, is somewhat pretty much safe, where you guys can sit and set up. Obviously, the threats will be towards here, right? Canteen, generator, arcade, people flanking,
Mhm.
people from main. So you get my point. Let's move on. Round 17, good smokes. Knows both arcade. He's Gen looking at nothing. So good smokes, really good smokes. Okay, you guys
Dropping
took the
smoke.
side. Boom, boom, boom. It was like 5v2 at one point, and then it turned into like a 3v2 somehow. You guys were just throwing bodies at him, but let's just wait this. So you kind of threw these smokes, ended up coming up like this, and then you were looking Gen, and you came over here, remember? And then you
Yeah.
it's 3v2. It was quiet over here, so you're holding it. You don't really know what's going on. The Omen showed
And the
up,
Sage.
right?
Yeah.
But the Sage came after. The Omen showed up through the guy on or the guy was a canteen
Mhm.
looking towards arcade. He saw him, so then I was like, yo, he's arcade. And then I saw again the Sage on the menu app. So I was like, yo, they're both there, but you're still kind of like here, AFK holding this. The Omen was already up. Sage was probably crossing already, but you probably could have got the Sage, but you didn't. But you get my point. Don't be here when you know they're both there. You just start bunny. Just take, maybe not run it down, but take your knife out or whatever to get a little bit more, and just start trying to jiggle to get information, or if you have a smoke, just smoke this off.
No peeking.
Cross, okay, or you can just stay here if you want, because they're both there. No one's gonna come from behind you, so you can stay
Yeah.
like this. You can stay like that. I'm pretty sure you didn't have a smoke, but it's fine. Or you smoke tower after, but. When we have identified there's both there, the last two remaining on their team, just start going, not running it down, but addressing that they're there. So, because you're still here, right? Just go towards here. Start walking here and wait. Or they're both going tower now. Just start coming behind them. It was good because the Sage died, and then you smoked this
No
because
peeking.
you knew the Omen was last in there, right? But
Mhm.
these information processing is a little bit delayed. It needs to be much faster. Okay 3v2, you're holding this, your teammate or that they're there. Okay, just get ready. Okay, one tower, one arcade, he's dead. Okay, and this part you did well. You just smoked because you
Dropping a
identified
smoke.
his tower. He killed your teammate, so you guys wanted to make sure that you can cover the smoke when he's coming out. But that was good. And your Omen also smoked here, so he could walk through double smokes. But that's a different story. Nothing crazy there. So
Yeah.
again, nothing too crazy, but it's more of a awareness, identification, and also being not one step ahead, but just in terms of movement, being ready. Right? You're not ready when you're here. Okay, you're ready when you're here. So it's a little bit of understanding what we need to go. I'm not saying go here every time. You can go anywhere. You can go here. You can go, but we gotta just gravitate towards this general area. This area, arcade plus tower, because that's really all their pathing can be when they're here. Is come through arcade or go up tower, right? So just be ready for that. Here is not good enough. I will not accept this because a lot of the times they'll kill you here, because that's like the first thing they do when they cross over. So I'd rather you just hold an off angle. Just be like this. Or
Yeah.
like this, or come tight here and just because they're not gonna expect you to be here. Sometimes they will. The higher levels they will, because they know if nobody came here, they gotta assume somebody has taken this space when they're attacking and killed their whole team on the site. So you get what I mean. So stay here. You could have held both angles on one position, like this.
Yeah.
Okay. You hear them both go tower. You start creeping up. Get ready for the next event or thing that they're gonna do. You're kind of reacting here. Like you need to react here a little bit faster. That's what I should say. So both arcade guys. Okay, one of my teammates sees them. Yo, they both cross. They're going tower. Okay, I got you. You can do multiple things. You can stay here, stay here. You can go up and wrap them. Whatever, maybe you can stay towards Gen, but probably less likely. It's not really a good idea. You can sit here, AFK, just wait. Stuff like that. You get my point. Nothing crazy, but a little bit of our decision making needs to be better, and also our overall just awareness and getting ready, if you may will, in quotation. So let's move on. Smokes A. Looking into spawn. So this is that round. Instead of looking towards site, dies to tower. Smoke, and you're just like this. Right, and you just died. And that's why I kept telling you, look here, because I know through experience how this site is played. I know that once this is smoked, they're not gonna run out. They might with a flash or something, but you need to clear here automatically, boxes automatically, and tower. These are the three common points of this site that you must clear 100% all of the time, whether they're there or not. You must go and check so it's safe for your team, whether you're the duelist or not. Okay, everyone must know how to do this stuff. It's not just a role specific.
Dropping
So
smokes.
you come, swing, okay, nothing there. Start looking boxes, look tower, or even if you don't want to look boxes or they've cleared it, whatever, with a drone or whatever, a dart, okay,
Dropping
come,
smokes.
okay, look, okay, you immediately look here, come back, okay, the left side's clear, I come, okay, nothing's there, and then we take the space, we hold the space. That way my team can come up here, plant the bomb, and be safe. I have here, all we have to look is in this general direction. And I'll ask you a question. Let's say we got on site, right? And this happens too in my games where we did not clear it. It's too hectic of a round. There's too much resistance, whatever. Okay, we smoked this. Okay,
Dropping
we're looking.
smokes.
Okay, we cleared this. Come here. Okay, let's say even maybe we have two smokes and they smoked this. We or we didn't. Okay, it's not smoked. It's not clear, and we plant the bomb here. We didn't clear tower. How uneasy are you guys gonna feel? How wary are you guys gonna be? And this is not like a yes or no question. Like, what do you think the feelings gonna be? How uncomfortable are you guys gonna be when you are planning here, planning
Right
over here, or
here.
over there, and this is not covered?
Yeah, that is a shitty situation because
Exactly.
they could be tower, they
Right.
could be canteen, they could be link.
Right.
So nothing is really covered. We have
What-
just the side.
Right. And what can they really do?
The opposite team.
Yeah, like if let's say somebody's in here, what can they do when you guys have not cleared it and you guys are planning here, or here?
Yeah, they can flash out and kill all of us.
Right.
They can stun out,
Hmm.
whatever.
I'm not looking for a specific answer, but they can peek out at any moment.
Yeah.
That's the answer I was looking for. He can literally walk out at any moment and kill you guys. That's the answer I was looking for. And you're right. He could throw a flash into it. He can throw a piece of utility and peek, whatever it may be. But and you're right. It's gonna shitty. It's not gonna be a good feeling. You're gonna be really nervous. And it's not just the lower levels. Even in my lobbies, when we do not clear a part of the site because we cannot, or we're man down, or we just need to get the bomb. There's 5 seconds. We cannot just clear this. It's a 1v1. Bro, it's a really bad feeling. You're really uneasy. It's just nerve wracking. You're like, yo, this guy can literally peek out at any moment and just destroy us, right? So that's what I kind of mean as in make sure that the site is always clear. Be vigilant. Be proactive. Take some sort of caution and get ahead of the enemies and make sure that the space is clear. And this is not just a duelist concept. It's a concept in just Valorant where you need to understand. Because what if there's times your duelists are dead and it's a 3v3? It's a smoke initiator or a sentinel. Everyone's gonna have to start entering, right? So this is a concept you must pick up not only as a duelist, but obviously it's reserved for the duelist because he usually is the one that comes in first, clears everything for you guys. The initiator helps him with some utility, a drone, a dart, a flash, whatever, a breach stun, okay, a skydog, a Sova drone, whatever it may be. But there are gonna be times, maybe not in this elo, but higher you go, where you're gonna have to put this role on your shoulders, even though you're a smoke, or let's say it's a 1v1 situation, 2v2 situation. It's you and the sentinel. Like you're gonna have to understand how to do this, and I think you do. So you just have to work on it. We smoke here.
Dropping smokes.
Look one time. Okay, make sure you clear the box and under. Obviously, hopefully one team will come across this way and the rest coming this way. Look towers. You always look tower first. You don't just tunnel vision like this because you're gonna die. So again, come, look tower, then come back and then immediately come back. Headshot level. Okay, come here. Okay, boom, boom. Guys, I have heaven. Once you've made this communication, they know that they do not need to hold this area anymore or look. They're all gonna look this way towards you got heaven. I have heaven on lockdown. Tell them I've got it on lock. I have it. Okay, maybe it could be arcade. Okay, maybe you would come all the way here, clear this just in case. Just kind of come back, just wait. And you wouldn't hold tight here because when they come up in the ropes, they come wide. So just come like here. You'd instantly kill them. Yep. Yeah, so that's that. Nothing too crazy on this one. It's come up multiple times though. You see how it's an issue on this site specifically, right? So we know what the problem is. We know what you're having problems with. Now let's try to identify it mentally. You really visualize this moment, okay, in time. whatever,
Dropping
before you go to
smokes.
sleep or whatever during the day. Okay, look here one time. Look tower. Come here. Come here. Clear this box. Okay, now I come. Boom. It's clear, guys. It's clear. And a lot of the times there's gonna be a fight here, and it's a little bit of map knowledge too. Sometimes here too. So when you understand, or you play the map a lot, or you take a lot of fights, you experience these things by losing, you will understand where they start being. Okay, so most people do not clear this, but you know why I clear it? Because I died here multiple times. People sit
Mhm.
here waiting. So then, and I told my student yesterday, I told him, because he wasn't clearing any of his corners, he's a duelist player just running in, and I told him, I'm like, do you like getting shot in the back? He's like, no, I hate it. It's the worst feeling ever. I'm like, yeah, me too. I hate it. But you're gonna start getting shot in the back if you do not be vigilant about these things. And I told him, like, do you know why I clear every single corner every single time? It's because I've been killed a lot from the back and I hate it, right? The hairs go up on the back of your neck. It's not a good feeling getting shot in the back. It's super surprising. So that's why I always clear these angles, be vigilant, stuff like that, because I've experienced not just one time, multiple times. Probably in the earlier days of my career, I probably made this mistake multiple. I still didn't clear it, sorry. But these days I'm so vigilant because I hate getting shot in the back. I'm a type of player where I do not want these guys having that type of advantage over me. I need to know exactly what the hell is going on and exactly how I want to take. I fight on my terms. Okay, I do not fight on their terms. Okay, so you got to kind of think about it like that. Let's move on. Nothing crazy here, but besides look tower, clear close left, the box. This is smoke. You guys are all coming out. Let somebody else do it. Okay, you need to kind of do this as well. Okay, or if you don't want to go this way and your whole team's going that way, you be the one holding this in these angles. Okay, and then they can clear it for you. Okay, so that's kind of how you can play it. Okay, let's move on. So round 19 starts dish side, not ready for fight, decent smokes and good 2 kills on Sage and Omen. So you started this side. I'm pretty sure this is... Okay, no, that's the next round. So starts this side, not ready for fight, decent smokes, good kills.
Yeah,
on
I
Sage.
was
can't remember what
dish.
this is.
Race wasn't.
Oh, okay, now I remember.
rope,
I remember. This is, we
and
talked
then I
about
was up there, and Sage. I saw
Right
only
here.
her.
right
Yeah,
here.
yeah.
And then the Omen
Right.
came and killed again. Okay, so again, you got caught with your smokes right here. Right, you're trying to smoke. Okay, just
Dropping
smoke here,
smokes.
bro. Okay, and also, just remember what I said. I'm not gonna go too deep into it. I'll kind of show you from the beginning. You start here. Okay, you always come wide. Pre-fire there, wide. Okay, right there, and then you come tight on this angle. You don't want to be wide, because then if he swings you, you're dead, or slices the pie, you're dead. So then get ready for here. So okay, like that. You come tight again here. Okay, you look here like this. You always check these corners. Always come like this.
Yeah.
Look here, and then you come here, and then you wait. You know it's clear. There's nobody here. Okay, so there might be somebody here,
Right
or
here.
here. That's somewhat common, but that's for these guys to handle, because they're coming out. They're gonna see
Yeah.
these guys. So, and also, even if they don't see it, you must clear this after. But you'll kind of see their vision code. So once you've cleared all of this, like I showed you, you come here. You just crouch. You don't even need to be walked up. Just crouch,
Dropping
smoke,
smokes.
and then get immediately ready. Okay, because you just kind of ran up,
Yeah.
and then you're here. You'll see it in the VOD. Like,
Dropping
I don't know
smokes.
what took this age so long, but she was staring at you for like 2. I was watching it. I was like, how are you not dead? But you recovered. You came here. You immediately deleted it. Another one came out and deleted it. And okay, and then your third process was trying to re-swing. Remember, I was like, chill, relax. It's a 3v2. Wait, right? And there's a reason for that. You guys are the attacking team. The bomb wasn't. It was like almost didn't get down, or it just got down, right? So, you need to burn time. You dying here is a grief. I had another student, same thing, where same scenario. I'm not even joking. Is a Ascendant 2 Jet player. He got, it's almost identical. It's kind of scary. He got some kills here, and he just immediately swung tower and died, and they lost the round. And I told him, bro, this is a fucking grief. Okay, you're throwing the round away, and every round counts, especially in this game. Bro, it was super close. You guys went to overtime, right? If you threw one round, you guys would have lost in regulation. Obviously, you guys still lost, but you get what I mean. Every round matters. So play for the win. Yeah, I probably told you this before as well. I can't remember if I did, but play for the win. Don't play for kills. So once you kill two kills here, you've done your job. You just chill. If anything, you can just stay here AFK waiting for them to walk out. They can hide, and you tell your teammate, guys, play off of me. Let me take first contact, because you have the angle of it. They will not expect you there, especially when they're running out to go to site. So you tell them, hide, hide, hide. No need to peek. No need to peek. Obviously, in the CLO, they're not going to listen to you. But I'm trying to get you ready for when you are at higher level. So tell them, play off me. Play off me. Play off me. I got the cross. 3v2. 3v2. Wait. Burn time. Okay, but you went, good kill. And you're just like, and I had to tell you to chill for you to stop. I'm like, wait, stop. And then you start coming back. Okay, but that should be your first instinct. Good kill. I come here. I got your cross, guys. Stay in the corner. Stay tucked. Don't even peek. I got you guys. Maybe watch this cross from main, just in case he comes under for me. But I've got a lot. Okay, I can hear them. Whatever, maybe. Okay, so nothing too crazy here. But you understand what I'm trying to say, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Good. Let's move on then. Round 20. So this was on A. I didn't write down which round. I should probably start doing this even on the second session, third session. But I don't be as detailed like the first session because we already talked about it right after the round. I kind of go through it. So but I should probably do that. It's probably will be better for us. Save some time. So let's get there. So round 20. Yeah. Good smokes, good entry. So this you started improving in real time. You started smoking like this, and you didn't look here. Okay, you started looking towards this general direction, whatever it is. So that was a big improvement. You got up to here. Remember, Lorena flashed. You instantly deleted it. She flashed again. You instantly deleted it, and then you killed 2 around this area, right? 2 really nice kills. Instant deletion. It wasn't like you're like, and it took forever. It was like boom, boom. So. Good aim, good mechanics here. You're instantly deleting people, and that's how I know your aim is good, and it's not dog shit on the ground floor. Because most people that have dog shit aim will not be able to kill them that fast with their headshots. They would be like on their body. So it was really good by you mechanically. Boom, boom, good. Okay, you know, this round is pretty self-explanatory. Nothing crazy. You see the difference between the first time and the second time. If you did like this on the first time, you probably would have killed them too. So we'll move on. Great round. This is probably one of your best rounds in terms of attack. Deletion, kill 2, boom, boom. Help your team. And then obviously once you've done that, oops, sorry, my phone. Once you do that, look left, look right, and that's that. Okay. Next thing is he just runs out sands with bomb. So
Yeah,
round 21, he just runs out of sands with bomb. Can't identify what to do. 3 of his teammates are in sight waiting for him. So I will kind of briefly touch on this. We kind of went through this. We talked about it quite a bit actually. Okay. I can't remember he smoked. I'm pretty sure he smoked like this though. Because I remember telling him like, yo, smoke. Oh no, this is a different round. So here, okay, your team, a lot of them went main. You went this way, okay. But you had the bomb. Okay, when you have the bomb, you can't take this high risk play. You know, it kind of stems from that first time where you walk up. It's like it's such a high risk play when you're by yourself. If you're gonna do this, just throw them the bomb, okay, and then go by yourself. But you know, you had the bomb the whole way. So, and you know, you saying you don't have the bomb is not good enough because I told you to pick up the bomb. Like pick up the bomb.
Yeah.
Right. So
0 awareness in this moment.
Exactly. So you know you have the bomb. There's no excuse. I will not take. I didn't know as an answer. It's not good enough.
Dropping smokes.
If you said, yo, I wanted to just, you know, split it and take a really aggressive line, and then, you know, I wanted to clear this, okay, I'll be like, okay, that's semi-okay, but still really bad. Like, why are you doing this by yourself with the bomb? So, you came through here. Okay, there's still smoked. And when you were about here, your whole team was on site. Okay, you'll see it in the VOD. When you're about here and you got lost, you're just here, like looking around, like, not sure what you're doing. You're like, right? They're on site waiting for you. You had them muted, but I'm telling you 100%, they were probably like, Clove, you have the bomb. Come back, come to site, okay? What you did was,
dropping smoke.
you got to here, they're all on site waiting. I saw on the minimap. I stared at the minimap. There's one guy here. There's all looking this way. You're just like, and I was telling you, run, go over there, run. Because here you have to identify that you have the bomb. They're waiting for you. The site is clear. You must go and get the bomb down. But this is what you did.
Dropping
got up to
smokes.
here, you're just like, and I told you to run, and you're like running here, right? Like, and then you know, obviously you may actually have not known you had the bomb, but whatever. Like, we got first is awareness. Know you have the bomb. Second, don't take this high risk line. Go with your team. They had all of sight. Third, right here. Okay.
Dropping smokes.
Get to the site. You gotta understand, nothing was here. You don't need to take a fight here. You have the bomb. Just knife out, run out like this. Bunny hop across, and then start planning for main. Okay, because they have your back. You don't need to take a fight. You have the bomb. Your job here in this situation is just to get the bomb down. Okay, and we touched on it. We talked about it. We don't have to go too crazy, but now you know. Okay, even if you are here, they have all of sight. Let's see, you wanted to split. Okay. Just start running. You don't need to. You need to look at anything. Just start. Maybe drop, because that's the only thing that's not smoked, just in case. But just start running sight, because one guy was like this, one guy was like this, and one guy was like this. Right, they're all waiting for you. Obviously, I think it's a little bit of communication as well, because you muted them, but you get my point. So just run to the site and understand you have bomb. Don't take a high risk play. They have all of sight, so a little bit of situational awareness. Round 22, post plant. Needs a lot of work. He's just re-peeking and swinging to the stage from stairs on A. Okay, so I'll just show you this.
Aye, where to? I don't quit.
And this round you lost. If you won this round, you guys would have won the game. Okay, so this game is a little bit on you. I'm gonna be really honest. Okay, we're gonna have to take accountability on this round. So, and we talked about it a little bit. Post plant needs. Oh, actually, I didn't tell you because I wanted to save it for this. But post plant needs a lot of work. So you guys got the bomb down. It was 2v2 situation. Remember? It was like 3v2, but then 3v2, but then it turned into 2v2. Your teammate was here in the corner, AFK sitting,
Right here.
playing safe. You need to do the same. You need, and there was like a smoke here,
Drop
and then
in
there
a
was
smoke.
another smoke like around here.
No peeking.
Actually no, it was like more like, it was like a really bad omen smoke.
No
It was like
peeking.
here, where you could see, actually I think it was right here.
Drop in a
It
smoke.
was like this.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Your teammate's playing safe. You gotta just play a crossfire. You know what crossfire is, right? Like where he's,
Yeah.
you guys are both looking at each other, and it's an angle where it's a left right for the enemy. So
Mm-hmm.
he's there. You should be probably around here like this. Okay. What you did, I'll show you what you did. You smoked this great smoke, and I told you, I'm like, remember I was like, hold the smoke, because when you smoked it, you're not gonna not hold it, because you have advantage. So you're gonna hold it. Look, make sure the sides are not coming up. Okay. The omen smoked like this, around like this. Something better. It was like somewhat like this.
No peeking.
No, it was like,
Yeah, it had a little gap
Drop
on
in
the
a smoke.
right.
yeah, it was a little bit like this. Okay, maybe close. I'm trying to get as accurate as I can.
No
It was
peeking.
probably closer like this. Okay.
Yeah.
You saw the sage. Okay, one time. Okay, just hide. Go in the smoke. Come over
Plant
here.
spike.
Go on. You know, maybe not swing up here like that, but come down again and just play with your team. Okay, I'll show you exactly what you did.
Drop in a smoke.
You see the sage? You're like this. Come, and you're just like. You can see what's wrong with this, and she killed you, and then they won the round. Okay, once you see her once and you whiff, just immediately come down. Okay, just hide. Okay, and you swing off him. So once he takes contact, you start swinging, whichever side you want, because he's the first one, or you can get the info for him. Yo, I'm gonna jiggle for you. Yo, they're close to you, whatever it may be. But you get my point. You threw this round by you just going like this, trying to fight the sage for some reason. Just standing out and letting them know where you are, okay? Remember what I said, you're attacking team. All you have to do is let the bomb tick down and explode. All you have to do is just wait, AFK, just sit in the corner, just, you know, even if it's a 1v1, you don't just swing the guy, you just start running around. He's going this way, you go around him, he comes back left, you go around, you start swinging, buying time for the bomb to explode, right? You've probably seen that before. It's called Ring Around the Rosie. And, you know, we won't go too crazy in this round, but it's a grief. We're gonna have to take accountability here. Okay, you threw this game, in my opinion. You should have won this round in a 2v2 situation where the bomb you only needed to wait 10 more seconds. Because remember when he was defusing here, there's a light that comes from the bomb that shows you the last time where you can defuse it. It went off when she was defusing halfway. I was looking, so if you waited 6-7 seconds, you would have won the round and won the game. You guys would have won that next round, because you guys did. Right, so you gotta just understand that you fucked up here, okay? Really badly. You pretty much lost the game in my eyes. I'm not saying off the, you know, because of this one specific thing, but it kind of is like this one round really changed the momentum because it was like a 3v2. You guys should have won. Obviously, your team griefed too by feeding towards Sands, but you know you could have just played this like 20 different ways and won the round. But you just chose to just ego. Shoot him one time, you come up here, shoot him again, coming down, shoot him. You're just trying to fight him. Just come down. Just be patient, okay? We won't go too deep into it. You kind of know. And just work off this mistake. Now you know. 2v2 situation. Okay, any site, any map, doesn't matter. Oh, sorry. This always happens when you're in the custom for too long. But now you know. Any situation, 2v2, any map, any site, in this situation, all you have to do is stay alive. That's all you have to do, okay? Just stay alive. Burn time. Yeah, that's all you have to do. You don't have to peek into them and die, especially in a long range fight. Short range fight, sure, there are times you're forced to fight. There's no other option. But here, there's so many ways you can play it. But yeah, we'll move on from this. One sec. Let me just wait for this to load back. Any questions so far?
No. Not at the moment.
I really do believe if you guys won this round, you guys would have won that round. Won the game. The next round, because it was 11-11 because you guys lost this, but it would've
Yeah,
been
and we won the next round. Yeah,
right,
so
and it got to 12. But then we got to think about it like this: it would have been 12-10. You win the next round, game's over, free RR,
Yeah.
right? But you guys get to 12-11. They tie it up, and then you guys got destroyed, absolutely destroyed in overtime. 2 rounds you guys lost, so it wasn't even a close game at that point. They
Your party
completely took
stumbles
advantage
upon
of the
double
momentum
of a
there.
science experiment gone wrong.
Okay.
The souls
let's
of
move
the
on.
dead
Round
wander the halls. It reeks
23.
of
23.
kingdom.
Yeah.
Yep.
My
Just give me
ult
one
is
second,
ready.
turn all these on just so I can get some guns and shit. Okay, 23. AFK. His whole team is on site. He's AFK. Doesn't take orb. Doesn't watch flank. So this was on A. I remember. Okay. You were here. The whole team went up. I remember I was like, take the orb. You came up here. Came back to get it. Like you should. I don't remember if I told you this on the first session. I tell a lot of my students though, because I don't think maybe the first session there was an opportunity for me to see you doing this, but you gotta farm this every time it's available. Cause
Yeah.
what does your ult do? That's a question. It's super simple questions, but I'm just really trying to see where you're at. What does your ult do?
My ult is a clove or
Yeah, as
ults
clove,
in
as clove
general?
specifically, or we can say generally. What do ults do? They're really important, right? They give
Yeah,
you some
yeah,
sort
sure.
of advantage. And in this specific scenario, you're a clove. You can die 2 times in 1 round. Okay, you get a second chance at life with your ult. So, with that being said, this orb is super crucial for you. Always farm it when they leave it, or let's say your teammate's 6 out of 7. Obviously, you're gonna give it to like a breach or a KO. Okay, but when you're 6 out of 7, or even if you're not, and if your teams don't take it, you take it. And I'm gonna ask you this question: how can we replenish our orbs? How do we fill up our orbs? Which ways in which ways can we fill it up? There's multiple ways.
Kills,
Kills, yep, good.
kills, rounds, and
Rounds
ult
what?
ops.
Rounds what?
Um,
Be specific. So
wait.
kills. What else? There's like four ways. Kills.
Yeah. When we lost a round,
No.
I
If you stay alive and lose a round, you don't get an orb.
okay. So only when I die.
Right. So kills. When you die, you need to know these things. These are the fundamentals of Valorant mechanics in terms of the game. Okay. You don't get an orb when you lose the round. You get an orb when you die. Okay. So kills. Dying. What else? Try to think. It's okay to get it wrong.
Ult orbs, for sure.
Like the orbs here. Yep. So that's 3.
Yeah.
Yep. What else? What else? There's a few other way. There's one more way. There's
Yeah, the bomb.
Right.
bomb.
Good. You got it. Planning the bomb / defusing the
defusing.
bomb. Good. So
Yeah.
those are the really 4 ways you can get an orb. Now you know exactly how you can get an orb, right? So, when you get this orb, that's like either defusing the bomb or getting a kill. Think about how big of a value that is, right? You need to get a kill to get this. So this is free. You could even go there and go kick the second one, and then go across the map. You can get 4 on this site. Most sites are not 4; they're usually 2 or 3. But this is one of the sites where you can farm 4 orbs a round, 1 round. So how many orbs is this? I'm pretty sure this is 8. 2, 4, 6, 8. Right? So it's 8. Okay. It will take me less than 2 rounds to get my ult if I really tried my hardest. I could get 4 of these, go farm 4 of these, die 1 time, that's 5, and then get 3 the next round, or get 2 kills, whatever it may be. But you get my point. So this is a value. This is pretty much money. Think about it like it's money. You gotta pick it up. This is valuable to us. So pick it up, increase your ult, and getting your ult is increasing chances of winning. Gives you an advantage over the enemy team. So give me 1 second. AFK. His whole team is on site. He's AFK. Doesn't take orb, doesn't watch flank. So your team went up. You walked by the orb. I told you to get the orb. You came back after one or 2 seconds. Got it. Good. Here, okay, they were all on site. You gotta just watch this, okay, or come and get ready. But what I would do is, because you're last, you threw your smokes down too, or whatever. Pretty sure you did. Okay.
Dropping
And then they went up,
smokes.
and then you ran up with them, and I was like, take the orb, bro. You came, took the orb, okay? What I would do here is you because you're the last one, right? There's no one behind you, so you become the flank watcher, because obviously in your elo, they're not doing it. But higher you go, diamond, ascended, okay? You know, even plat, they will start taking space and just start running it down, flanking from A, and they're gonna kill a lot of people just AFK looking here. So you need to be, remember what I said, vigilant, proactive, be couple steps ahead of them. It's like chess. Even though I feel like they might not come and flank, I'm gonna be ready, because that's really all I need to watch. My team's got everything else. So I come here, you know, hold this 1 time, because they can come from arcade from under. Hold this. If you don't want to hold it and you really want to play safe, you can be like this. Just keep going back and forth, or you can go under, but you gotta make sure it's clear. Go under, clear it, and then you kind of hold it for your team. Come back, keep looking, whatever it may be. But you get my point, right? So orb is money. You're the last one here. Your whole team's down. You put down the smokes. Just watch this flank for you, especially when there was no trip or anything. If there's a trip, sorry, just go site, stack the site. Okay.
Yeah.
So we'll move on from that point. Round 24, and yeah, you guys won this round. So round 24.
No, we lost. 20,
No.
24. Yeah. 23 we won. Yeah.
Yeah,
sorry.
23 you won. 24 you lost. Smokes tower and spawn when teammate is out sands. Probably should smoke drop and spawn. So this is on A. Okay. Remember we were kind of going back and forth with this one. Okay.
Yeah,
You're like,
that
oh,
was
but
what
like, you
I'm trying
know,
to-
shouldn't I, you know, whatever, blah blah blah. Like, bro, just you gotta trust that this guy is gonna. Okay, obviously he played it poorly. He played like a total noob. He's just walking out like this. Okay, you're gonna die. But in my lobbies, if this guy is by himself, okay, and this is a trait that high level players have, is they're vigilant. Okay, even though it may not be unexpected, they are ready for that. They are, and that's kind of, I guess, how you can be ready. Off that question you asked me early on in the session. Okay, be vigilant. Even if it's not expected or you believed it might not happen, it could possibly happen, right? It's like I forgot what law it was, but there's a law where, you know, anyways, we won't go there. But so, you know, most people in my lobby, when they're by themselves, they take caution. We can't even use the caution. It's not even being vigilant. They take some sort of caution. They're just ready. They come, clear this, okay, boom, and they look back and they kind of hold while his team's coming out or whatever. He clears here, kind of play, or he kind of walks over. It's really situational, but he takes some caution. Okay, obviously he played it poorly. He's just running out by himself and he fed. Okay, but it's not really about that. It's more about your utility and understanding where he is. So when he's there, you gotta just believe he's gonna take caution. Okay, you smoke here. And here, because what is this guy's pattern? He's gonna take caution. He's gonna look here. Okay, let's believe he thinks no one's gonna come out anymore. He wants to take side. You guys are coming out main. Okay, right? Look at the smoke. He cannot die from this angle anymore, or this angle. He can pinch the site. Everyone is coming out killing. Okay, and he's protected in a way. And this smoke, it's your job to protect your team. So when he's coming out, you're coming out this way, and this will protect main as well because it's smoked. You can't die from that. All you have to do is focus here, maybe here, and not sands because he's already sands. Obviously, if he's dead, different story. But You get my point. This isn't really too crazy of a thing, but it's more of a advanced way of smoking. Don't just auto smoke here every single time.
Dropping smokes.
Smoke based off where the control is. If your teammate is here, okay, and he's not dead for a while and he's holding it, okay, then you start smoking here and here. Okay, for example, another example. You guys are all going out A main. No one's going sands. Should we smoke here?
Where?
Ropes.
I don't think so. I would likely smoke the box between Link and Rope.
This one?
I
This one?
I can't see your cursor.
Oh. This one? You saying this
Yeah,
one?
between this one and the wall, yeah.
Okay. I would probably
I know
say.
we can be seen from
Drop.
tower.
Yep. Oh, from tower. Okay. So I will
No.
tell you this. Okay. When you guys are this is generally okay. There's times where you will smoke here and here, and they run out and kill you, whatever. Okay. But still, let's think about it logically. When we are 5 A main, okay, running out
Yeah,
here, there's
Then-
no
then-
point in smoking this. They cannot
Yeah.
see us at this point. Remember when I told you it from tower, like you cannot see them running out really from
Yeah.
tucked there, unless they're wide sand, wide over here, okay, or tucked over here. So, with that being said, so this is a little bit of the control aspect I told you. We do not have control of ropes. There's no point in me smoking it. Okay, if we have control of it, there's also no point in controlling us smoking it. Okay, but in this instance, we're all coming out A main. We might as well just smoke like this.
Dropping smokes.
Drop, because this guy's gonna be holding, especially when he's cleared and he comes back to get. Because at the high levels, they're not clearing like you did, taking 20 seconds. Okay, he's gonna look, come down. Okay, 3 seconds, come back and get ready for them to come out. Okay, so boom.
Dropping smokes.
Okay, when you guys all come out main. Okay,
Yep.
B is a little bit different because you just smoke the same spot, but in these spots where it needs to switch up depending on the control. Okay, so you know, even if you wanted to, let's say you guys are going a lot here, probably should smoke this. Sometimes it's really situational, but it's probably better not to. At the high levels they will, but I think if your ISO's already out here, in my opinion, like you gotta kind of trust he's gonna be there, and then you just smoke this for him and this, so that way he can just start coming out like this and then pinching everybody. You guys are coming out main, stuff like that. Okay, but yeah, let's move on from this. Nothing too crazy. So I just wrote smokes tower and spawn when teammate is out. Sands probably should smoke drop and spawn. Round 25 starts dish, comes B, 4v3 retake, gets a good kill Sage. He's just so unaware of what's going on. So you guys all went B, right? Can you just check real quick? Round 25.
25. Yeah, it was B.
I cannot remember where you killed the Sage for some reason. Gets a good. I
I
wrote
killed the Sage on her way to tower. She was between side and tower stairs.
here.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So I just wrote 4v3. Oh, okay. Now I remember. You were, I think,
And I was
canteen.
yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Now I remember. So, yeah. For some reason, I always need like a little refresher, and I'm like, oh, okay. Now I remember. Like, I don't know why my memory's so bad, but so it was a 4v3 retake. I think you guys should have won this round, but it was just like your whole team was played it bad, not just you. Like I was watching, I was like, oh god, like what am I watching? But because the Reyna was here and she was just destroying everybody here, they could not kill her for some reason, and then that's why I told you, like obviously I probably should have told you she was last seen there, but you know, I told you she's a close right, she should be there, right? And she kind of was. She was tucked gen because she repositioned. But 4v3 retake gets a good kill Sage. You kill the Sage here, great job. And I just wrote so unaware of what's going on. Like you're just spading. You're just here, like you're unsure if you want to go out. If we should go out, but when they're fighting here, you need to just immediately start swinging out. Obviously, not just tunnel visioning, but you know, be proactive. You know, let's say you throw smoke like this.
Dropping
Okay, you
smokes.
look tower. There's nothing there, and then you start helping them, and then you start making your way towards site again. Go here, boom, clear this, go back tower, whatever. Maybe you guys got destroyed, absolutely rolled. Probably not too much here. Just, you know, again, it kind of comes into your situational awareness / deducting how many enemy players, where they are, last scene. Look at them. Keep making sure you're looking at the mini map, stuff like that. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing too crazy, but you know, a little bit unfortunate. Your team played this really poorly. Not just you, your whole team. Like there's no synergy. There's feeding. No, you know, it was just terrible. Round 26, good identification to rotate. Needs to identify they fully rotating back to A. Needs to know. Okay, so I remember this round. So you guys start A. Sorry, you guys start. Yeah, you guys started
B.
B,
We started B. Yeah.
right? And then you guys started coming up here, and then there was a smoke, and then remember, you'll see on the stream there's 3 question marks, and then I said, leave, leave, run, and then I saw your chamber started running too, so he realized that as well. There's too much there. There's a raise, everybody there just fucking sage. Like these guys were all stacked, so you guys started running, it was like a 4v4 as well as even as well. So 4v4 here, and I told you get out, right? And the site was free. Like it was pretty much free. When you
Yeah.
can identify there's 3 here, it's likely it's free. It's gonna be 1 max, but I'm pretty sure the other guys around this area, if I could guess. But just start running out. Just, you know, even here, I can't remember if you had your knife out or not. You should probably just have your knife
Yeah.
out.
Yeah,
Just have your
yeah,
knife out. Yeah, good. So just have your knife out, and then get ready here. And I just told you to smoke Jen, which is the
Not
better one to
again.
smoke. Your team griefed. Okay, your team actually threw by just peeking canteen. Okay, they need to identify that it's not smoke and just play safe. But you know, I don't think smoking canteen here is good because a lot of the times when they anchor and they're coming late or coming back, they're in
Drop in a smoke.
they're gonna be tucked in that corner, and you guys are gonna swing this together anyway. So, because this is a harder angle to swing, in my opinion. Because it's farther away. This one's closer. You guys can all kind of come, stuff like that. Okay, and I told you to go tower. That was great. And your team's just griefed. Like, you made the right play, I think. Like, coming down here, if they were all alive, this would have worked. You probably would have got killed too. But they just all started dying because I was looking on the minimap. They kept swinging this raise. They're just swinging this guy one by one by one, and he had it like an Odin or something. But it's really unfortunate. But you kind of identified to rotate too, which was great. But you got to do it much quicker because I identified it way faster than you, right? So it's a little bit of just information processing, but also game sense, stuff like that, awareness. But yeah, unlucky. Your team just kind of griefed. I think you guys should have won this round and the other round. I think you guys should have won this game in general, but there were some rounds where you could have won the game for your team too. So it's not just your team.
Yeah, sure.
So it is that. But that's all your notes. Good identification to rotate. You know, I wrote that because you identified that too. You're like, we should leave. And I told you, leave, run. So that's good. And then I like this play. Coming down heaven, wrapping. It would have worked if your team's alive, but it's unfortunate. They're slightly retarded. So, and your ISO was just something else, to be honest. But and you had to mute them, which is unfortunate. Try not to mute them, even if they're annoying. Just tell them, yo guys, you guys are super annoying. I'm gonna mute you if you don't stop. And if they don't stop, then you mute them. Because a lot of times when you say that, they'll start chilling out because they don't want you to not hear them anymore. Because you guys are playing a tactical game. You play the whole game on mute, which is kind of crazy to me. But you know, I've done it too. But it's still like you need to have.
Yeah, I mean they started screaming in round 3, I think.
Right.
And that's in this time at the day, it's
It's annoying.
close to
It's getting-
midnight for me now.
Right.
So,
It's getting
wow,
late. So
no.
yeah, and I know I won't keep you too much longer, but so in terms of your training, you're doing it every day, I'm hoping, or every other day.
Yeah,
or-
if I'm playing, if there's time, for sure.
Yep. How many
like I
days are you
said-
playing right now lately? I know you're busy and stuff at work.
It
playing like 3
depends.
Like, give me an
I'm
average.
not 4 to 5.
Okay, that's quite a lot of times per week. So you know, all I'll say is just stay on the training. Okay. You know, just keep staying consistent. Even if it may seem like you're not improving, it will come. Growth is exponential. You probably know that, right? It doesn't happen overnight. It happens where you've been so consistent for 2-3 months. It just starts going boom, and you just become your truth level, whatever. It's not just Valorant and anything. So just be patient and keep working on it, and make sure. I hope you are. Make sure that the intensity is going up. You gotta force yourself to go faster. Don't stay on the same speed. Don't stay on the same faster every time. Okay, more precision as you're going faster as well. But great session. You know, I hope that you know, you took something away today in terms of
Yeah, sure.
being ready, our mental game,
Yeah.
not the mechanics. I'm not really worried about. I'm not that type of coach where I'm worried about how you move, how you shoot, really. Okay, because that's not as important. That's the easy thing to improve on. The hard part is the mental game, understanding the
Yeah.
situation, awareness, stuff like that. So good session today. I'll send you these notes, okay? And then the VOD will be. I'll send you the VOD as soon as possible. Your YouTube video. So I figure out how to put VODs together. I'm gonna probably upload that one up within this week. I gotta put it together
Okay.
and stuff. It takes quite a while for me to render it on my
Yeah,
computer
all good. all
because I
good, man.
gotta download the file. But yeah,
Yeah.
I figured that out. But I'll do that and let me know for whatever future sessions or whatnot. And stay on the
Yeah.
stay on the schedule training. Are you doing aim labs or Kovacs at all right now or no? No, right?
Aim labs, aim
Aim
labs,
labs.
yeah.
Oh yeah, I gave you the stuff to do, right?
The Demon 1 routine
Right, right.
and the scenarios.
How
yeah.
how's it feeling? The Demon one. Is it too hard? Because that one's pretty hard.
I was playing the remastered one from Voltaic
Okay.
because there are scenarios in there that I already knew and I know that they are working for me.
Okay. Wait, so you're
So-
not doing the Demon one?
The Demon 1,
Yep.
but I think Matty OW had his hands on it and just put a little bit more, a little bit better scenarios in
Gotcha,
there.
gotcha. All right. Well, just you gotta get out your comfort zone though. Like, don't just do things that are working for you. Okay, you gotta do the things that are hard, difficult, uncomfortable. Okay, don't just want to do aim trainers the exercises or whatever remastered version that it's just whatever. Okay, there's a reason why Demon One's the best. Okay, he is the best because he did these scenarios. So you really got to start. Even those scenarios I give you, they may be on the easier side, but there's so many. And I told you, I don't know if I told you, but you should be doing those minimum 3 times each exercise. That whole list I showed you, when I do it, it takes
Yeah.
about 40 minutes, an hour. Okay, and then
Okay.
in my peak when it would get easier, I would start doing 4 times a session, and then if that was too easy, I would do it twice a day, once in the morning and after I would play. So remember to just maintain the intensity, or your aim won't grow. Okay, and then you
Yeah,
can't
yeah.
blame me because I'm giving you the recipe, but you gotta follow it. You gotta really push yourself, get faster, struggle with the scenarios, then it becomes easier, get harder scenarios, stuff like that. But great job
Yeah.
today. Keep in touch. Send you all the stuff now, and good night, bro. I know it's really late for you.
Wait, I've just one more question.
Yeah, go ahead.
You wrote something about the schedule.
Yeah, the personalized training schedule, right?
Yeah.
So
yeah.
that will only be for people where they're committing to once a week. So are you willing to go once a week for a while?
If I see the time there,
Yeah.
for sure.
Right.
That is why we had the session today. I
Yeah.
think it
But-
is like a week ago.
Right,
we
right.
had our
So-
first session.
If you try your best, I'll do it for you. Like if you do once a
Yeah.
week. But the problem is if we don't, not you, but if the person does not do once a week with me, there's no point in me giving them the schedule because,
Yeah,
like I
yeah,
said in
sure.
the thing, is that we will talk about it in the session. Okay, there's no point in me giving to somebody that's gonna just take the schedule and run. Like I need them to be consistent where they're gonna work. I can keep reviewing their game and we talk about the schedule as well as in next schedule. I'm like, hey, how is it? Is it too hard? Is it too easy? What can we kind of adjust on it? And then we go from there, right? And I set it up where early on the week it's easy, or not easy,
Yeah.
but lower intensity, and throughout the weekend it gets really fucking hard. Like I'm gonna force you to play 7 DMs a day, 8 DMs a day, 10 DMs a day. Okay, stuff like that. So
Okay.
be prepared for that. But if you are willing to do it once, because you've already done the assessment, this is your second session. So I'm more than happy to do it for you. I would hope that you still consistently come once a week, so that way we can really work on your game, improve on the things that we need to. Because I do believe you have improved. It's only been 1 week, but it takes time. Like, these things take time to really improve when you when you start. So I will do it for you, but please make sure you're at least coming once a week. And then what is it? You need to tell me your schedule, okay? Like everything, not where you work and the address, but just the time when you get home, what the time block is of when you can play, stuff like that, and I'll work
Okay.
on it for you. Okay, no problem.
Okay.
But okay, so just let me know when you want to book your next session, and then we'll go from there. But good session today. I do believe I kind of got to you, as in, you know, dig in your brain a little bit and try to answer those questions where, because there's some fear there, in terms of how you play. Not saying
Yeah.
you're scared like a scaredy cat, but you're just uncertain. There's some unknown. There's some sort of mental block there. So good job. We'll keep in touch, and hopefully I'll see you next week. Okay.
Yeah, sure.
All right, bro. Later, Kai. Good night, man.
Bye-bye.
I know it's late. Later.
Yeah, good night.
You too. Okay, everybody. That was quite a good session. A little bit rough in the beginning. How many viewers we got? Probably none. Oh, we got 4 viewers. Any questions, everybody? Snowy Snow, thanks for the follow. I could not really reply to you. I was mid-session. Any questions, guys?